Hello, traders. This is our live stream for 12/20/2018. Let's get right to the action. Sorry about the delay, guys. We've been covering shorts and putting on more risks with some call positions here, guys. Just looking through some stocks. We just covered another quarter half of Nike, holding a quarter position into earnings. SPY is coming down. We are into some key areas here. We did fill the gap at 246.69. We did, flush it out. I would like to see more volume on the day, but we'll see what we get in the next hour and a half. So far, what an interesting day, guys. That's why it took me a little bit longer. I am covering more of my shorts here, guys, getting out of positions here. We are coming into some key areas, but the ugly news just keeps coming out in these markets, guys. Let's see here, guys. I just got to keep an eye out. Still in a couple short positions here, but just covering them one by one. We did sell half of the gold. GLD long, we talked about this thing getting into this pivot. We got there today. We took some off today, so just in case if we pop down. So gold, we got out of half of that one. Guys, we've been just covering frenzy today. And that's what I tell my members, guys. I just covered so many trades in the last couple of weeks. I'm willing to take more risk on these markets. We are trying to go long here in these markets, and we're getting clobbered here, guys. But again, with small positions. Period. All right. I want to make sure I got this other trade out there, guys. Okay. So if you remember, you're seeing all these. Yeah, but I'll get you into the feed. Give me a session here. You start live session. I see 26 people waiting, including me. Yeah. I just started now. Just guys, I just got back. Just taking off these shorts. We are coming into some critical area, support areas. If these areas crack, we are going lower. Don't get me wrong. We're going much lower. But anyways, what a day, guys. Get back. These are days you kind of just want to sit back, wait for some areas. Again, we did put some calls on. Small positions, guys. Let's put it this way. I want to explain something to my members and just the people out there. When we are going against the grain, if you have a small account and you're a member at StockBookie.com, and if you can't take risk on, don't take the risk, guys. I just covered a crap load of shorts in the last couple of weeks, made a crap load of money. If I'm going to put out $5 grand, 10 grand in risk, it is not a big deal for me. If you cannot handle these call options, I put on maybe 10 call trades today. They're getting the beat down, but I know damn well I can handle these losses, guys. I killed it. And if you guys are members and you're shorting these shares or even going long on gold, we just got a hell of a trade. We were in right here on gold, 111.80, I think it was, whatever the price was. We just sold half right here, guys, for not a massive gain, but almost a 10% gain. Yeah, we sat in this thing for a little while, but no big deal. I just took profits. The profits on this trade alone will pay for all those call trades. Even if they all go to zero, half of my trade here on the GLD will cover all those call trades, even if they all go to zero. I'm willing to take on that risk, guys. I'm looking for more stuff right now. We got into a couple ones, a couple trades. Here, let's go back to the SPY, guys. Go back to the 10-minute. Yeah, look at that. We even filled the gap today. Look at that. Look at that reversal candle too, guys. So we get some more bleeding. We get the nice reversal. We're not even close to being out of the woods yet, guys. So if you're a member at StockBookie and you got into some of these calls positions and you're bleeding out your eyes, again, I posted numerous times today. If you cannot handle risk, don't take any trades. Sit on your hands. Watch these markets play out. There'll be trades, guys. We're at almost 500 trades on the year. There will be more trades next year. I'm willing to put on more risk. Again, if you're not, then don't do it. Just like if you were short these markets now, start taking profits. Use that profit. If you made 10 grand, take 2 grand of that and go into calls. Give it a shot. We're onto some good support. We're still following the weekly close. You guys know I follow the weekly close, so that's going to tell me a lot tomorrow with these markets. Gosh, I was on the phone with my mom when I was driving, and all they were doing is throwing out what? The government shut down. This is the worst December since 1931. Oh my gosh, and the funny thing, guys, we talked about this yesterday, the IYT weekly chart. That's why I'm following the weekly, guys. We are busting through this area, guys, okay? But look, we came to these double bottoms. We even close to gap fill. Ton of support here. 3-bar surge into this area. As a technical guy, I'm stepping up, guys. I'm looking for some more trades here, though, guys. I want to find some more at bottoms, you know, for these calls, for these small call positions. I'm willing on to take 10 more positions, guys, and another maybe five grand risk, 10 grand risk. I'm willing to put it out there. That, you know, but that's me. If you can't take the risk on, guys, and if you don't have any winning trades in the last couple of months, then don't get in these markets, guys. These are brutal, brutal markets. Excuse me. Man, look at X. Oh, good thing we weren't going long in that, huh? A lot of people were asking me, do we go long? Do we go long? Here's your long, guys, right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hold on here. Weekly. Crap. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about X. Market's got to bounce, though. Wow, look at that, guys. Whoa, hold on a minute here. Oh my gosh. I'm taking a lot of next week calls on some of these. I'm starting to go out into January on some of these. Wow, look at this, though. That's interesting stuff. All right, guys. Hold on here. I'm just looking at some stuff here. Where are we with that one? You know, I'm willing to put on some more risk, guys. Small positions. Remember, I'm about to do another one. I'm just banging them out, guys. You know what? I'm willing to put some risk on. Like I said, if you can't handle risk, then don't take these trades. Period. Can't tell you. I only can tell you 22 times every minute. And, let's see. Boy. All right, there's another one. Gosh. FedEx, you know what to do with that. Tesla. What else here? I'm just going through stuff right now, guys. Bear with me. I got this. Anyways. Anyways, I'm trying to find more areas, guys, where we can, you know, even that I'd like to get a beat down. I'm just going to go through stocks right now, guys. I want to see where these things are trading. God, everything's coming in support now. Oh, man. That one a little lower. AMD, look at AMD coming right back down, guys. Amazon's in a good area again. Still didn't break the lows. That's good for that one. AZO finally coming in. Look at that, guys. Finally. Unbelievable. It only took a little time, but you guys got those puts a couple months out. Those got to be coming in. You put guys with those 3 months out, they're all tanking. So, you know, take profits. Don't be a pig. Doesn't mean we'll bounce here. But just keep an eye on everything, guys. We still have lower targets for a lot of these stocks, but we're still looking for a retrace. AutoZone, look at that. Auto or BBY coming into good support. Look at that thing just getting killed. Gosh, look at that chart, guys. Wow, I like that one too. Holy cow. Holy chowder. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Gotta step it up, guys, with these calls. They're so cheap now. Unbelievable. Man, everyone's freaking right now, though. That's the only problem. Everyone's been trying to buy the dip, loading up on calls, and they're just getting the hammer down right now. So I'm just looking for some more stuff here, guys. Bear with me. And we'll start going into stuff. All right. Remember, if you cannot take pain, do not buy these call positions. Just let the markets do its thing. I'm willing to take some risk on because I've been covering shorts for the last couple of weeks, guys. Just been killing it. Killing it. And they're still small positions, guys. I am not loading the boat for any means, guys. We're still going against the grain. Markets are dumping. Government shut down. All the news. Everything going on. I'm just pumping out more trades, guys. And you guys are members. Again, you don't have to take these trades. I'm posting them because I'm taking them, guys. Again, I'm willing to put some risk on. Look at this stuff. Oh my gosh, falling apart. See, and this is why I took a little bit to come on. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, just watch what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find trades here. Yeah, see, that's lower. I'm just going through stuff right now. BLK up, whatever, for whatever reason. Burlington, we covered some of that. Citigroup, just got to be, look at that thing starting to break down. Jeez. That cake, we shorted cake. That was one we had to trade. Caterpillar coming in. I'm just going through trades right now, guys. I want to find, look at that. Look at CDW. Oh my gosh. Another high flyer, guys. 74 bucks to target. Here it comes. You guys took those puts on that a couple months out. All these are coming in a lot quicker than I thought. Look at CGC, guys. We're waiting patiently on that one coming in. Markets are catching a bid. Right now, I'm trying to find some other ones that are still at lows. So we're just going to sift through these right now, trying to find stocks at lows. CLX is even getting a bounce. CME still strong today. Unbelievable. CMG, guys, beautiful on that one. You're in the CMG trade for the long haul. We're finally going to get out of some of these. Held on for dear life. I am out of half at $400.50. Holy cow. This was a buy and hold. Hold forever. That's all right, though, guys. Monthly charts. That's what we're following. And this one is a little bit of head and shoulder. This thing's going to be a $300 stock, guys. We held on for dear life through here. Came right back in, guys. Like I said, this thing starts to sell. We're starting to cover half. Damn it, I missed a good portion of it, but that's all right. I don't care. Time to start shutting these down. All right, give me a couple more minutes, guys. Man, oh man, oh man. This is crazy. Wow. What a day. What a day. Hold on, I got to calm down now. Calming down. All right, let's see here. Wow, unbelievable, guys. All right, we're getting a bounce, though, so that's good. We're starting to move a little bit higher. Gosh. Breathe, breathe. All right, that one. I got to keep looking through, guys. Give me a second here. This one's just getting cooked, too. Core. God, this was another high flyer, guys. Look at this. Another one coming in. Look at that. Unbelievable. Man, not a bad area, though, for a bounce. $100, even number. The markets catch a little bit of a bid. This one possibly will start moving up. Everything will start moving up if we catch a bid. Yeah, I mean, this is the last line right here, guys. Even the weekly a little bit ugly. Man, that's not bad either, though. Interesting. Someone wants to take a stab at this one. You can. Starts breaking through 100. You got to get the hell out. I got a lot. I got a good portion of longs now with calls, so I'm going to start slowing down a little bit. Got even CRM. That's holding up pretty good. CSX. God, everything's breaking down. CVX. Man. Unbelievable, guys. All right, give me a second, guy. I'm going to sift through these. WCW is almost coming up to an area. Oh, Dal. Oh, if you got, oh, look at that, Dal. We waited. We waited on it. If you're in this DAL, I know a couple of my members are. Take something off. You're at the lower range now. Get the hell out of these. We took this from 60, guys. It's at $50. Get out. If you have any shorts that you covered in one of these rooms, start taking something off the table, please. Deere's holding up. DG's holding up. Disney, we covered that, half of that one. Dollar Tree, that's still ugly. We're getting a bounce now, guys. And if you take those calls and you're only a week out and we start getting paid on some of them, damn, again, a little bit too early. Market's flushing. Now we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce. DWDP, that's not too bad. Yay. Look at that, right into the 750, guys. Damn, look at that. Monthly. I want to see the monthly on this one. Hit that, came down, weekly close, monthly looking a little ugly. What about the weekly again? We were on the weekly. Man, this is still ugly, but look at that. We're right into the 750 retrace. Still a little bit lower, maybe. Market's got to catch a bit. Look at these names just getting clobbered, guys. 150 high flyer. We were short this one too. My gosh. All right, let's see here. Man, EA, kind of like that too. Look at that. Getting cooked. EA, let's see. Man, all these calls are just getting smashed, guys. Holy cow. If you're going to buy calls, it's time to step it up. A lot of them are super cheap. Super cheap. No one's buying calls right now, though, guys. It's crazy. Man, everyone's sitting there like a deer in headlights. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, they're kicking ass right now, taking names. Let me tell you. Let's see. Can't find that, huh? All right. All right, let's keep looking, guys. No, I'm not answering anything. I want to see EFX. Look at that, guys. Triple. Look at this bottom, guys. If that cracks, it's going to be lights out for this one. Gosh, but look at that. This is going to be a total bounce area. Wow. Yeah, gosh. All right, I'm going to keep looking. Look at that double bottom again. Jeez. Cover, we were short that name. Etsy going down. We were short that name. Weekly, some support there. I'm just going to keep sifting here, guys. The XAS. I really want to get into some of the Google's already going up. My gosh. Facebook. Hold on, Facebook. FedEx. Almost to that area. We're stepping up a little bit here. God, F5's coming in. My gosh. Hive's coming in. Fizz, look at Fizz. High flyer coming in. Got to keep looking. Got to keep looking, guys. Double bottom there. Man, look at this. Unbelievable. Gold, look at gold. Popped up perfectly, guys. Got out of half of that. GM still coming in. Google, I like Google too. Man. God, we're just freaking going crazy. I just covered a shitload of trades just now, guys. And we added a shitload of calls too. So, all right, guys. All right. Wow. Oh my God, the flush. Going to zero. Adding a little more EA short. Be careful, B-Rabbit. We could be getting a bounce here on the shorts, guys. Carlos, let's see. I can't find. Let me see if I could. I can't find you. Hey, did you try to follow me again on Twitter? Let's see here. I don't see you in the blocked area, but let me punch up. We're bouncing, so let me see if I can find you in here. I just don't see you. If you're a blocked account, let me see if I can find you here, buddy. All right, guys, we're getting a pretty good bounce right now, so let's see if we can continue this. Hopefully into tomorrow. We do have a shitload of call options out there, but again, all small positions. I'm willing to take on risk, guys. I just covered, what, 5, 6 more trades just today? Guys, I've been really flicking killing it, guys. Making tons of money. I'm willing to put 10 grand out there, 20 grand out there in a risk. If you make a couple $100,000 in the last couple of weeks, wouldn't you be willing to take it on 5,000, 10,000 in risk? I have a member that sent me an email the other day. Has a couple $100,000 account. He's made over 30 grand in the last, I think, month or a couple of weeks. 30 grand he made with a $300,000 account in the last couple of weeks, trading my trades. Take 5 grand of that. Put it at risk. Do something like, and that's how I'm trying to explain to you guys. You know, you just made 30K, put a couple grand at risk. If you lose it, if it goes to zero, then it goes to zero. What are you going to do? Sometimes that's just the way it is. It's trading, guys. You know, but again, I'm willing to put some risk out there. Not a big deal for me. If you're not taking these trades and not having a bunch of winners, then guys, sit on the sideline. There you are. CRG trader. Is that you, bud, Carlos? CRG trader, is that the one? Let me know, Carlos. Is that you, CRG trader? Well, actually, I can unblock that. If that's you, then follow me. I'll unblock you. All right, guys. All right. I'm enough talking to myself here. Let's get into some charts. If you are in, all right, that's it. You're unblocked. Follow me, bud, and I'll get you in the room. We just banged out a couple more short trade or long trades here, guys. We're going out to January. Going to take them out a little bit longer. We have some short-term trades going into December next week. We have one still killing me on the SPY. 255 calls. We took a small position yesterday, hopefully off the 250 area. It did not quite bounce, came right back in our face, and now, well, coming back a little bit. They're at $1. Really? Oh, those are the 250s. I was like, what? I was like, man, those things should be in the basement. Yeah, 16 cents. But the 250s, they held on pretty good. They're at $1 right now. So those were the ones we in yesterday. I mean, they still came down. But, yeah, the 255s are pretty much done. So today's December 21st done. Again, you should be maybe 1 or 2 contracts in that one. We added a small position to that one. Again, 2 contracts at the most, guys, for small options play, guys. That's what you have to do on those. Man, unbelievable today, though, guys. Wow. Whew, what a day. Just for, and you know what? I was talking to another trader earlier today, and, he was asking me, you big blocker? Yeah. No, Carlos, I don't know if he was a member. I'm not really sure. But you know what, guys? I mean, some guys I keep in here a little bit longer. But hey, you know what? All right, there you go. You're in, bud. I don't know if you want to come in today. We've been buying calls. I don't know if you want to get your ass kicked. No, but we had 9 positions in calls. We started taking them off this week. We got out of some. We got a BA. We had some nice calls. The DIA, the IYT, Apple, GS, and Amazon. Those were all okay. Nothing to brag about. But we still got our profits. On the IWM, SPY, and the Q, December 21st calls, we took all those for about a 50% loss. But again, the biggest positions in IWM, if you can't handle a big loss, we bought them at 109 and 94 cents. Your biggest, if you can't handle a loss, you should have been in $200 at the most on that IWM call. So you would have lost $100. The SPYs, your average price was 118. You would have been in that trade in around $230. If you can't handle that loss, you can't take that trade. But that one we lost $130. If you're taking small positions, if you're taking bigger positions, I can't really help you. Period. Again, I've been rocking and rolling with my shorting calls or shorting share positions. I've been covering them like a madman. Still blocked? No, you're in now, bud. You should be in it. Let's see. Yeah, you should be in the room. Oh, since today? Oh, you signed up today? Okay. Maybe you were in it from a long time ago. When I started doing paid memberships, I started blocking everybody in there. If you have a $100,000 account, most at risk for me is around $5,000 in a bear market. Like this yes, Mark, exactly. And 5%, period. But you know what, Mark, you know what? You've been a member. I mean, if you made 5-10 grand in the last couple of weeks on my short shares or any of my trades, then put a little more at risk. If you haven't been doing any of my trades or haven't been making any money, then you can't take risks in these markets. Yeah, I had a member yesterday, why aren't we buying more puts in these markets? We're waiting for a retrace, guys. It never retraced. We got the short bullshit retrace, and they just slammed it in everyone's face. I can't Yeah, now after the fact, 4 days later, oh my God, I wish we would have bought them. But I had all my short share positions, guys, and they're all paying me right now. We took 7, 8 positions right here, all covered already, all done. So if you didn't step up to the plate on some of those guys, these high flyers that we've been looking at, buy puts, go a couple months out, take a chance. Those got to be coming in. They have to be. Have to be. Yeah, we'll see, guys. We're still not out of the woods. See, I think what's going on here, guys, right now, you got to buy the dipshits. They've been buying the dip for a long, long time, guys, and it's been working for years. So what happens now? These bulls, they come in and they're going all in. They're buying the dip here, buying the dip here, buying the dip here, buying the dip here. They're out of ammo, just like the Federal Reserve. They're going, holy shit, what's going on? If we go down here, I'm still going to have ammo. That's why, guys, if you don't want to take these call positions, we filled the gap. We talked about this area yesterday. We're coming into some big support here. If this cracks, we're in deep shit. I'm going to take my lumps on my calls, and so be it. I had a flipping hell of a year. I'm willing to take some trades, take some risk on, but I could throw 100 grand out there, guys. Okay? 100G. No problem in these calls. I'm in right now. I took on more risk. I'm probably, I don't know if I did. I'd have to look at it, guys, right now. But say I'm in $10,000, maybe 15,000 in all these positions, guys, in calls. Okay. I made over 100K covering shorts today. I'm willing to put on some risk. If you made 10,000 in the last couple of weeks with me, then throw $1,000 into these trades, guys. Maybe 500 if you don't want to take it. Right now, we can have a massive rally with a short squeeze. Do you know how many people are taking off their calls, going in puts, selling their longs, buying shorting shares right now? They don't know what to do. They've been getting railed, buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip. We're buying the dip down in here, guys. This is where you got to do it as a technical trader. We still have one more day on the weekly chart because that's what we're following. We'll see where we close tomorrow. That's going to really determine whether these calls are going to give us a payout, guys. If we close way the hell down here on the weekly, I mean, if we come down here on a weekly and bounce, I mean, they're going to take care of all of our call positions. But the IWM is the one I'm really following, guys. We're right here. This is some key critical areas. We even came down and filled this gap too, 131. That's key. That's why it looks like it's pretty ugly on the weekly. For all we know, guys, we bounce up tomorrow and we close above that 200 MA. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. If it doesn't, then we might be into some pain. And that's why I'm telling you guys as members, guys, these are tough trades right now. If you made money with me in the last couple of months and you're willing to put some risk on, put it on. Because we could get, all these calls, guys, are super flipping cheap right now. You've got to take a step, $150 calls, $240 calls, $100 calls, $300 calls. Amazon's the only one that might get us. That one's a little bit bigger position, but don't take it. Right now, if you have 2 contracts in there, you're right in around 1,500. That's a big position. Most people can't take that. We had a good trade on Amazon a week ago, but doesn't mean this one will work out, guys. It's tough. Markets are brutal right now. They really are. So, how low will that, all right, hold on. Let me go up here. Let me see these here. All right, guys. All right. Oh, my God. All right. So, Carlos, you're in. Hold on, guys. Did you start your live session? Nope. We're going live right. We're live right now. Bookie is busy today. Orders flying off the shelf. Yeah. No, I had some stuff. I still run my printing company. I had to see a couple clients, give them some gifts, do a little schmoozing. I still make pretty good money doing the printing gig too, guys. What's up, Alex? Slippa, what's up, brother? Hey, Slippa, you taking those options, those 3 months options, those puts on some of these trades, on these high flyers? Did you take any of these off the table? How are those working? Because honestly, guys, I don't take those 3-4 month put plays on the high flyers. That's how you should play them. But a lot of those trades should be coming in, guys. At least give you something, to take some of those off and put some call risk on. What's up, Alex? What's up, brother? Headline saying NASDAQ. Yeah, that's all they're saying today. NASDAQ enters bear market. Russell at bear market. This worst December since 1931. Oh my gosh, jumped out the building. I mean, that now it's almost like, oh my God, we got to step up, especially coming into support, guys. Took 5 calls with you today. Good thing we took most of these 8 days out or more. Yeah. Yeah, it is shitty action. I think everyone, God, could you imagine if you're trying to buy this market up here on these dips? These guys are getting killed. This is margin call at this point, guys, and that can exaggerate the move a little lower. I mean, we came into this huge pivot. We're filling gaps, guys, and we're still going lower. Again, if you are trying to go counter grain, just go small. I took off a lot of my short positions. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'm in some of these calls, but my other major positions, I'll be out of them. I'm almost out of all of them that we had. There's a lot to add with these call positions, but my gosh, guys, we just covered a shitload of trades today. Again, for at least for me, killed it. I'm almost ready to load up on 10 more call trades, but I'll probably start taking trades on my own because I don't want to put you guys in any more pain. I can't. You saw on my Twitter feed today, all day today, guys. If you can't handle these trades, do not take them. Yeah, we hit a lot of good ones. We have a lot of winners here, but doesn't mean these 10 call trades might go to the basement, guys. So if you're in any of these, I mean, if you add these up, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. If you took all these trades, the NVIDIA, the Qs, the BA, the Qs, Amazon, IWM, DIA, those are, if you took one contract in each one, you're at about 13, 14. Well, with the Amazon one, you're about $2,500. If you can't handle losing 2,500, don't do them. Take 1 or 2 positions, guys. Money management right now is super, super critical. If you're going all in and heavy on positions because, StockBookie said the markets are going up, it doesn't mean shit, guys. Yeah, I'm buying on support. We talked about 134 on the IWM since this thing was up in here in this range. My target 134. Guess what, guys? 10 weeks later, we're at 134. And I mean, even look at the SPY. My target's 234, but now, we're into some big resistance again. Let's go to monthly on this one real quick. Man, a lot to look at. Yeah, 232, still my target, but it doesn't mean that we get one more bounce and then the next leg down. And that's what we're trying to catch here. Just like when we were shorting this one and everyone, it was party time. We shorted here, shorted here, shorted here. Got paid each time. Now it's like, holy shit, we're getting killed. That's why now it's money management, guys. Or better yet, don't do anything. Just watch. Watch me get my ass kicked. How about that? But that's why right now, guys, money management is critical. Small positions. If you can't do them all, take one. Take one you like the most. If you like the FedEx one, take that one. If you like Tesla, take that one. That's why I'm throwing them out there. Pick one you like and go with it. Man. You know how many people are buying a dip, and they're just getting hammered right now. Look at Tesla. They all laughed at me on Stock Twits. Oh, Bookie, there you go again. But look, major support right here, guys. Got to step up on that. You have to. Weekly chart too. Look at the weekly. The 20 and the 50. If that cracks through that, oh, shit, this thing's going to be lights out, guys. 269, here we come. If this thing doesn't bounce. They all laughed. But you know what we were doing on this one? Fortunately, we covered our short a little too early, but we shorted here, covered half, shorted here, covered half, shorted here, covered half, added our last half here, boom, boom, out. That was brilliant. Now we're trying to go counter grain. I mean, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days down into major support. As a technical trader, guys, you got to take that trade. But small position, you don't load the boat. If it, say I made 10, 15 grand on this Tesla trade, 20 grand. I'm willing to step up with $1,000 with a call. That's how I trade, guys. I just killed it with a short on this one. We rinsed and repeat this thing 4 times for killer gains. You make 20 grand, 10 grand, 50 grand, put $1,000 at risk into support. Doesn't mean it's going to bounce. But, if it goes to 0, it's like the casino, guys. You go in there, you bring $1,000 playing blackjack. If you come out at 0, you knew what you had to risk. That's how I kind of play it. Right now, we're at the casino. So who the hell knows where these markets are going now? I'm trying to follow support, and it just keeps cracking through every level. But you know what? That's the risk I'm willing to take, guys. Again, we covered a shitload of trades. That's what I'm doing. If you don't want to follow me with these trades, then just sit on your hands and just watch the market's action. Say hello to your mom for us. Yeah, I wish her well. Yeah, no, she's loving it. She called me. Maybe. Yeah, IYT calls too. You got it. If you want to take those out, Mark, I have no problem with that. You're in some real good area with that. Go out a little bit further. No problem. I was looking at those too. Totally. What about NVIDIA? Yeah, NVIDIA. Yeah. We got calls in that one too today. You have to. You come back to double bottom, you hit this double bottom here, you got to take it. Just like when we're shorting, guys. You get this, you get the retrace up, you short it. You get this, you get the retrace down, you got to go long. These markets are tough, though. The markets dump, it's a market trade. The SPY, the IWM, the Qs, the DIA, the IYT start dumping, they're all going lower. Here comes. Yeah, everybody laughed when I was telling everyone this one. Here comes 118. When this thing was at 280, I said, I'm looking at 118. Weekly chart, 200 MA. Where are we, guys? Right here. This was the staircase up, guys, and the elevator down. You know how many people they're wiping out on this one? Oh, God. All the bulls that made all that money. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, StockBookie, you're short. Ha, 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 ha. Guess what? They're using margin. They're going all in, buying the dip, no money management, just I bought the dip here, I bought it here, I bought it here, I bought it here, and it just kept going up. Now they're trying to buy the dip, and it just keeps slapping them. Yeah, this thing could damn well go to 118, a little bit lower. But hey, you know what? I got more to risk. I'll buy more calls. I'm ready to roll right now, guys. I'm covering my shorts, slowly adding some calls, knowing my risk. If I lose 10 grand, so be it, guys. I go to the casino and lose 10 grand. It's not a big deal. At least you have fun at the casino. Well, Vegas, I should say. Not in Arizona. But let's see here. Hey, John, I'm on a cruise this week. I've been scalping calls, SPY, GS from my phone. I'm an addict. Yeah. Leo, yeah. Just take the time off, man. Especially these markets. Just enjoy the time off. That's why next week it's tough. Usually Christmas, guys, this week and next week I'm off. I'm in Mexico enjoying Christmas, and here I am. I got to watch the markets now. Got members and everything. But, guys, slow and steady. Next week, I guess I'm going to have to be here. But we'll see. I might be in Rocky Point, so I'm only going to have my laptop. I might actually have to maybe I'll bring my system down there and run it down there. I don't know. We'll see. It's all dependent on the semiconductor holders. Yeah, as Bookie says, everything is a market trade. Yes, totally right now. There's a problem with my broker. I can't buy or sell. The web is down. Shit. Get on the phone then with those guys and see if they could do manual trades. Gee, yeah, see if they could do manual. Just give them a call and say, hey, and tell them I'm not paying the full broker price of you making a manual trade. Your shitbox website's down. Make the trade for me and give me my discount price. But go bust their balls. Yeah, Tesla. Yeah, we're in some calls with Tesla, Slippa. I'm going to give it a shot down here. I don't know if you saw that post, but yeah, we took a stab at this one. Why not? We're at some pretty good support here. Not the best. You got to line up the reasons, guys. Not if these markets dump, this is going lower. Weekly chart, you have the 20 to 50 MA. You have the 50% retrace. You have the 310 even numbered down here. You got all right. So 3 reasons there. Okay. 4 reasons. Then go to the daily chart. 200 MA coming off this high pivot, hitting a good area where we once broke up. We were stalling out here and then we took off here. So we have good support coming from this high pivot, coming down. We broke through it, went up. So that's going to be more support. So here's 5 reasons to take this trade. If the markets break down, it's going to go down regardless. But markets stay buoyant in the next week or so. You know, Tesla, all the bulls are, oh my gosh, well, all the bulls, they already blew their load long time ago on the 440 upgrade from the moron. Where's that guy who upgraded this thing at 440? And all the bulls were StockBookie, you're a moron. No, I'm a moron. I just covered my trade for a huge fucking gain. Excuse my language, frippin' gain. And I'm going to take some calls on this one with that gain. That's it. It's less stress. You got to make trading fun, guys. And if you can't take the risk, don't do it. Because, man, there's nothing worse than sweaty palms, white knuckles, and diarrhea, because that's what you get when you're in bad trades all in. Been there, guys. And then you wake up in the middle of the night, you're looking at the futures. Oh, my God, they're down again. I'm going to get killed. That's the worst. been there, done that for years, about 11, 12 years ago, guys. I was that guy, 3 in the morning. Oh, my God, where's the futures? Oh, shit. I'm all in on Apple, and the futures are down 400. Oh, my God. Well, I will never, ever be that way again, ever. And hopefully I can make you guys that way too. Because when you're doing strict money management, you're winning trades, you're taking the winners, putting on some risk, that's when trading's fun, guys. That's when it's like kick ass. And if this market rallies the next week, I'll look like a genius. If it bombs, so be it. You know your risk, guys, because there's still a big cap fill right here on Tesla down here around 288. So, and honestly, this thing should have never been up this high, but we're just kind of trying to catch, Tesla will rip faces off for a week. And it's Options X, guys. And I forgot to mention that. Options X, the real Shark Week, guys. A lot of options are expiring this week. Worthless, especially the calls. And you know how many people were buying calls up here? And I'm going out to December. We're going to get the Christmas rally, and this market's going up. I'm going 50 contracts. And then you're buying calls up here when the calls are blowing up. So they're just taking it. You're buying calls at here at 1,000. Oh, man, that's cheap. So anyways, we're following. Yes, you big blocker. Yeah, still blocked here. There's a message. Oh, no, you should be in now. I'm a member since today. Cool. $100,000 account. Yeah, like Mark was saying, if you have a $100,000 account, most at risk for me is around $5,000. And then that's still a pretty good size risk, man. I wouldn't even take that much. I have a bigger account. And I only want to risk 10 grand, 15 grand. I made that in my Tesla trade, and that's all I'm willing to risk. Guys, I know how this trading shit works. I've been in those trades where they just kill you. And then as they're going down, you're adding more, and then you're putting margin in it, and then you're like, and that's when you're in the middle of the night looking at your phone, or well, back 12 years ago, they didn't really have the phones, but you're popping up CNBC going, oh my God, where's the futures? Holy shit, we're getting killed. Oh my gosh, I can't tell my wife what I did. Right? I will if we get a big green reversal candle. Yeah, so let's see here. My question is, why go several months out? What's the advantage? The advantage is on the high fly. On the high flyers, what I'm talking about, like AutoZone. AutoZone's finally coming in, guys. So we play the monthly chart time frame. And we're playing monthly charts on this. This could take 3 or 4 months to pull back. So if this thing, see how this thing hung out here for months? If you take an option a month out on this one, it's just going to decay and go to 0. If you take an option 4 months out on this one, the decay is going to be a little bit slower if this sits around. If this comes straight back in, you're still going to make money. You might make 100% if you took an option 4 months out. If you took an option out, a month ahead, you'll probably make 400%. But the risk is here on these high flyers is that this thing can stall out for months and just sit up here. And you don't want this thing to decay and then it starts coming in. So you got to take it out. Like I was telling Slippa, if you're taking these things out, 2-3 months and you're getting paid on these days, start taking those puts off. Don't even mess around. Because honestly, we could get a big rally going into tomorrow. And then even, I don't know if the markets are open on Monday, maybe a half day or something. I don't know if I'll be around on Monday. We're doing, guys, we got a good spread. We always do on Christmas Eve. We're doing filet mignon, lobster tails, king crab legs. I usually have a party. There's about, probably invite about 50 people, and we just freaking rip it up. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, I can't wait. So we're prepping all the lobster, the crab legs. We're actually going to, I don't know. We're going to prepare them a little bit different. We're going to do a test run tonight. I'm going to have some people over tonight. So, but anyways, yeah. So that's the advantage going months out. It just slows down the decay. You're not going to get the best bang for the buck. Like if we do the December 21st Qs like we did today, where we're getting, a little bit ass kicked and kicking right now. But that's it. You just gotta know your risk, know what you want to do. And if you can't take risk, especially in these markets, guys, just sit around, hang out. Watch me make a fool out of myself. No, but again, guys, I can't say enough. If you cannot handle the risk, do not take the trades, period. These are tough markets right now. Even our options that we bought today on the Qs, we going in at 247 and 211. These things are trading at 78 cents. They expire tomorrow. Probably will lose on these unless we get a massive bid going until tomorrow. We'll see. But again, I'm willing to take that risk on, guys. Unfortunately, you know what? Again, guys, if you want to take that risk, December 21st, 155 calls for the Qs. They're at 85 cents right now. Take them. I'm in them at $2 or whatever my 227. Whatever my average price is, 227. I went in, you know, did the double dip. Right now they're at 72 by 78. Someone just bought them, so they're taking it down on you. But yeah, know your risk though. If they might go to zero, it's $77 risk plus the $5 broker fee or whatever. That's what you're willing to risk. Guys, it's like right now we're going to play blackjack. But we're playing off support, so that's why we're going in these things. The markets are pulling back a little bit right now, but we'll see. We're only 397 down now. How low will it go? I don't know, Jonathan. I mean, we'll see when this thing starts really. You know, I gotta see tomorrow's close. On a chance, please explain what covering calls is. Covering calls, is that buying back short calls? I believe so. Yeah, because if you shorted calls and you're going to cover them, then you're going to cover. I think so, at least. That's how I say it, basically. I don't know what the terminology goes. So if I shorted a call in Amazon and I'm covering today, I'll just put, you know, cover the short calls, Amazon, this date, get the hell out. I think that's what it is. Anybody knows about calls? Answer Carlos's question. Covering calls, is that buying back short calls? I honestly don't know. I just know when I'm taking them off the table, I'm getting the hell out of them. But yeah, when you're covering shorts, you're actually buying back the stock. You know, but that's in shares only. Had a couple of those 3 months output, closed them already with some profits to free up some cash for those. Okay. For those call options. Oh shit, Slippa. Sorry, bud. But remember, if you made some money on that, just take the money that you made and put that at risk. Any thoughts on STZ? It is going down, but a good company, especially the Coronas. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it's a good company at this point. Everything's going down. If the market's going, well, look at that, though. STZ, great support. Monthly chart, look at that. Oh, man, look at that. The only thing, it was a high flyer coming in. Let's look at the weekly. All right, let's look at this one. Weekly. See if we can find a reason. Wow, look at weekly. 200 MA. Coming in. It could still go here though, 144 if the markets continue rolling. But I like the fact that see how this pivot here. So we went up into that, came back, retraced, broke out, and we're right back to that same area. Let's take a retrace right now. This is how I find trade, guys. Yeah, look at that. Wow. All right, guys. You remember. All right, let me look. Let me look what we want to do here. Got to hurry up. Great one, Carlos. All right, let me see. All right, we're at 167. This thing could bounce. We could possibly go back to 180, maybe a little bit higher. So let's look at the 180 calls in January. They're at 310. If you can't risk 310, then go 385 at 200. So let's look at the 285s. I like to even look at the charts here, guys, too. 285s are popping off at well, they were popping off at 158 was the low. Now they're at 170 by $2, guys. You know, if you want to, you can hop into some of these. These aren't bad, but remember, small positions, guys. Don't start loading the house on these. Don't start loading the house. I don't want to get emails from you guys. You know, you guys are nasty with those emails. Okay, but we had all those winners, and now you have one loser, and I went all in. It's like, you didn't. You know, you didn't. So if you want to take these calls, these the 180s are going off at 295. January, though. Go out to January. The 185s are at around $2. 175s are right around 455, a little more expensive. The 175s, that's a little bit closer. But again, we need a market bounce in these markets. If you want to, you know, nibble on some calls with this one, just looking at some other options just to see what's. Those are at 90 cents. Yeah, it's a good area right here, guys. But again, if the markets dump out, 144, here we come. So, but if you want to take that as a stat, you know, as a trade. I mean, here's reasons. 200 MA retrace area, 750 retrace. Maybe I'll go shares in this one to lighten it up a little bit. Easier to handle. I just took off a lot of shorts, guys. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded now. Oh yeah, I mean it's still a good area. If you're interested in going long in here, that's great. If you're short, start covering. You can still go to 144 on this one. That's a real big area. Let's go back to the monthly though. I want to see what the moving averages look like. Yeah, you're still right there too, man. It's still 144. Market's still dump. That's where this thing's going. But not a bad area right there, guys. If you wanted to get interested in that one. And small positions, guys. You don't have to load the boat. Don't have to load the boat. All right. All right, STZ. All right. Let's see here. Any thoughts on STZ? All right, Carlos. You saw what I just did. So I'm blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. What's your thoughts on WTW? God, that was a short too. We took that one short too. That was epic. Well, you're coming into some support here, but man, look at that high flyer, guys. That was lights flipping out. You couldn't ask for a better trade than that. Telling everybody, watch out, watch out. They're going to do the rug pull. They definitely did the rug pull, guys. Weekly, yeah, 31 bucks. So this thing could go lower. Markets continue to sell. This could go lower, but you are in a good support. See how we consolidated here? Popped up, came back, popped up, and then right back down. This is the weekly. Let's see. So we'll take these lows. Not really a pivot. I'd rather have a pivot, but yeah. I mean, if you're long this one, just tighten that stop. You're looking at probably 31 bucks. Markets catch a bid, it might actually go up and then come in, but you're down sideways, starting to break down. But you are into this support too right here. But put it this way, 40 bucks breaks, 41 breaks, you're most likely going to go to the 200 MA. Markets catch a bid though. This could go higher. So just keep the position small now, guys, or don't do anything. This thing is still bullish. Which one, Michael? Yeah, but what about the guy who upgraded Tesla to 440 and now it's down to 316? You know how many people bought that? Bookie, for the whole year, I was one of those stressed out traders until I joined the group a month ago. Now trading for me. Yeah, telling you. It's no fun, guys, when you're getting your ass kicked. Trading sucks. And then the part about that, though, when you're getting your ass kicked, every little bit of money you get from your job or from whatever, you just keep throwing it at it. Oh, man, I'm going to show these guys. And then you just keep losing and losing. And it's like, oh, my flipping God, I'm getting killed here. Then your wife, if you're married, your wife comes in, hey, how's the trading going, honey? Oh, it's going great. Yeah, I'm killing it today. As I'm like sweating, my knuckles are white. I'm banging on the table. Oh, why? I heard some banging. Yeah, I'm in a good trade. I'm like, yeah, this one's going up, baby. Banging my head, going, what am I doing? I just lost the rent money. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was getting to the point. It was like, holy crap, guys. I am getting killed here. Killed. Oh, man. But all right, so yeah, so that's my little story, guys. This is like, holy cow, guys, this is crazy. So anyway, so if we get this bid going into tomorrow to next week, some of these call positions will play out, and we'll play it. So I mean, for me, these calls, you look at the calls like on the STZs. Yesterday, these things were trading at 560. Today, they're at 290. They're just getting depleted, guys. It's better to take an option. Even a couple weeks. I mean, God, if he would have shorted calls, oh my God, he would have been killing it. But even a couple days ago, these things were $8. Now they're $2.75. It's everyone's who's trying to buy them, you know, at $8. Now they're $5. Now they're $2. You know. Yeah, and Alex, I understand what to sell the premium. I sell. You look at my position sheet, bud. I got a lot of shortened calls, or selling calls, if you want to say them, however you want the terminology in them. I'm a big culprit for that, And right now, maybe look at start shorting some puts here, but not in these markets, guys. We flush out again, the puts will blow up on you. Yeah, but Slippa, yeah, it's just trading stressful, guys. What's up, Raj, Christoph, Martin Trey? Yeah, exactly. Why do Lulu and Shop always bounce back? I keep thinking I should get in, and then I feel like I'm too late, long or short. They move fast. Yeah, they do move fast, Natalie. Lulu's in a good support too, though. Lulu, another one though, high flyer, guys. Look at this. Should have never have been $164 stock. I mean, this thing's going to $75 eventually. When it's all said and done, $75. We might get a retrace. Right now, guys, I'm still looking for that retrace. They kind of effed us on that SPY shitbox, $2 retrace and then dump. We didn't get it, like the last couple times, but maybe we get it this time going into the new year. Who knows? But yeah, everything's kind of popping around. 345 down on the Dow. Nothing really to do here, guys. We added some more positions, taking more risk on. Just make sure small positions, and that's it, guys. Yeah, but no, Lulu, I don't know. This was like a cult stock. I mean, look at this rally. It was just like, what the hell is going on here? And then look what they're doing. Look at the monthly, guys. Monthly high flyer. Here's your target right now, 95 gap fill. Look at that, straight up. It's going to come straight down. And now looking at this, look at this one, guys. Look at that. There's your trend line too. Look at that. That was your area right around there. Yeah, we could still crash today, guys. Tomorrow, who knows? Government shutdown. The China trade deal off the table. You don't hear anything about that anymore. It's like, geez. But yeah, no, it's just stocks. They're hitting support areas. I mean, if you look at Lulu came in a double bottom here. Big gap window as well. That's where it held right here. Came back in just like the short trade. See how we come in? We retrace. This is where you buy for the long. Just like when the short comes in, retraces, you short it. Look at this. Retrace, short. This one does the same thing. Comes in, comes down. Got to wait for the retrace. Go long. If it cracks the 112.44, you're in trouble. You're probably going to gap fill. This is where you got to buy. This is where you got to step up as a technical trader. If it cracks that area, you got to cut it. Kind of like Facebook yesterday. We took those shares. As it was tanking, we cut it. That's it. Can't do it. I'm done. So, yeah, and then Shop. Yeah, Shop. I mean, they're just, these are stocks. They're very volatile. I think people are trying to pump these up for the cause, but look where we're at now with Shop. We're right back to the lower range. Damn, Natalie, we missed that. What a short that would have been, huh? We were talking about this short in here, and I told people, you could take it here. I want to see a little bit high. I'd like to see one little more push, and look at that drop, guys. But look at this channel. Look at this trading vehicle right now, guys. Shop long would have been down here. Kind of missed it. Look at that. That already was ripping heads off today, guys. Wow. But it was getting its head kicked in. Look at this. Look at that bounce. Damn. There's your level right there. Boom. Right back up. So it doesn't mean we're going to go up now, guys. We could go straight back down and close out at the end of the day. We are not in a confirming downtrend anymore. We got into it again. Now we're not. So let's see what happens. Let's see what these markets bring us. We are at 187 million, guys, with a half hour left. So we are having some big volume again today. Yeah, Nike, I know. I covered half. What did I take off today on Nike? I took off some more on Nike. Earnings today. If anything, guys, buy puts at this point. Nike will probably miss and tank. I don't. If I do something with that one, I'll post it. I just, we got beat up with the FedEx ones and the what was the other one the other day? I don't even know. I'm trying to forget it. The hell were the other two we got in the other day? Oh, all spec plays, 50-50 shots. If you're going to get into those, you got to take your sweet ass time. Yeah, I'm in a quarter position with Nike right now, guys, going into earnings. I covered You know, this was one where we went short, covered, went short, covered, and I covered, and I covered a little bit more today. Quarter position, shares only. I'm willing to go with Nike. My guess, though, with the markets getting beat down, because it is a guess, we are into some pretty good support. That's why I was taking a lot of these shorts off here, guys. You start coming into some big pivots. Let's look at the weekly. You know, pivots, and then let's look at the retrace on this one here. We're into the 5-0 retrace. You're into this big area of, you know, just chopping around, which becomes support. Anywhere in this area, you know, bottom to this high is good support. Will this one go up? I don't know. You know, I'll probably just sit and wait. If it comes up, I'll just reshort it again. If it pops up to this area, I'm not doing anything. But at this point, guys, just buy puts on all these 50-50 shots. Most likely it's going to tank. But again, I don't know. I have no idea, guys. At this point, like I said, it's a 50-50 shot. But Nike, yeah, weak. We covered a quarter, another position today, just coming into this resistance. And that's how we're kind of playing this name. If it pops up, I'll add more short with shares and just do it that way. If it drops, I'll cover the remainder of the position. Just started a payment. What's the next step? I think I saw you. Go to Twitter. Follow me at StockBookie, Brian. And that's pretty much it. Let me see. What's your yeah, go follow me at StockBookie. Shoot me off an email. I saw. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, if you're a new member at stockbookie.com, $30 a month, come in, check us out. I see 2 new traders that just signed up. Follow me at StockBookie on Twitter, and send me an email and give me your handle name and tell me, hey, I just paid for a membership. I'm Brian. Here's my Twitter handle, and I just followed you so I know it's you so I could get you in the room. So that's what you do, guys. And there's also a new members video. I'll send you an email when I'm done. Go watch that. That tells, you know, a little bit about the site, where my positions are, you know, what we're doing when I post them on Twitter and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, sign up. $30 a month. Hello. At least you get some good commentary during the day. Grandma, all that grandma yelling anymore. Now it's Uncle Jerome. Uncle Jerome and the henchman. Pretty support. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're coming in support. WTW, the stock that convinced me markets are rigged. Yeah, no, that was a pump and a dump, Al. That's all that was. It is garbage. But, man, did they pump the shit out of that one. But you know what? Honestly, they're not rigged. It's just about taking profits when you have them. The guy who wrote it from 12 to 100, he just stuck with it. Oh, man, I'm going to be rich. And now the guy who wrote it to 100, he's selling right here at 41 going, hey, at least I bought at 11 and I still sold at 41 for a huge gain. Yeah, dude, you could have sold at 100, 98, 95, 90 for even a massive gain. And that was me too. And everyone else can feel the pain here. You get into this trade at $10, it goes to 100. You think you're the king, you know, the leader. I'm the man. Oh my gosh. You forget to take profits. Comes down here. You take them anyways at 41 and you're still like, wow, that was still a good trade. No, it wasn't. It was a great trade right here. Now it's a mediocre trade. Still a good trade with profits, but man, it's the allure. They were hyping it, upgrading it, bringing everybody out on CNBC. Oh man, this thing's, and they bring the chart guy out on CNBC. Oh yeah, this has got room to run. I'm looking at the monthly going, holy shit, we got to short this thing. Right at double top here too. It's like, but they see how they brought it to double top? The guy who shorts and doesn't use money management, he's all in right there. Can't handle the pain, so he starts getting short squeezed. He's got to get out because he's got 2,000 shares, everything in there. He's getting railed now. He dumps out right here, goes, oh my God, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. If it goes higher, I'll reshort it. And then it comes crashing down. The guy who sold here, who loaded the house here, he's trying to short this thing back here again on support. And then it will go up in his face again. He'll get out again, go long, you know, and set it. Then you're on the wrong side of the trade. But man, if you're in this thing from $9, it goes to 100, get the F out. Don't be sitting around. Holy crap. Turn a great trade into a huge flipping turd. Been there, guys. That's why I'm doing this site. I want to help traders like you. Even if, we're still going to lose. I tell you that all the time. But if we're going to lose small. If you just had a $10,000 trade or winner, go in a trade with $500. If you lose it, now you had a $9,500 winner. Not a big deal. You can even probably go $1,000 if you, had some big, whats, big gonads. Used to play it like Tesla, Yo-Yo, WTW, and the one of these days, Alice, Bang Pow to the moon. Yeah, right? Yeah, the Tesla Yo-Yo. I mean, you got to trade that. Every time it goes to the highs, I tell everybody on StockTwits, take profits, and all the bulls come out and attack me. You're a moron. Then it drops $100. It's like, yeah, we just covered our short, and you morons are still holding the longs. You could, that Tesla trade, guys, you could have traded this thing 50 flipping times. Well, not 50, say 5 times. 5 times. Up and down. Even back here before the Model 3 took it up to the highs. This doesn't do anything. Long-term investor, if you're down here at 40, yeah, you're kicking ass. But who's to say, if you bought here at 120, sold here, bought it back, sold, wrote it up, sold here, back, buy it back, sold here, buy it back, sold here, buy it back, sold up here. I mean, actually, you would have probably sold right around the 290 because, never saw that coming. Goes back up, though. You would have sold here, let it come back in. Now you're buying, selling, buying, selling. If you did that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times for at least $50 profits, your average price now long would be 0. You'd be just holding this hold at this point. You made a shitload of money. Period. Let's see. Day. Did you sign up, bud? Lucky Fold 3. Let's see. I just want to make sure. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I got some people signing up. I want to get them in the room. Oh, you are? Man, didn't you get my email? I sent you the email, bud. Holy crap. You got to get my Twitter feed. Let me get you in there, brother. So you followed me. Damn, you signed up about a week ago. Maybe it went to your spam folder. All right. Oh, no wonder you've been. Oh shit, you got to send me that, man. I've been declining you. Yeah, you got to send me because I didn't know, because nothing tells me with your email or anything. I saw that you signed up, but it doesn't say anything. Oh yeah, sorry, bud, you're in now. Holy cow. And then Brian too, you're in too. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, I kept seeing you pop up, and I was like, who is this guy trying to get in here? The lucky guy, that is. Yeah, you never responded. I sent you an email on the 9th saying, hey, welcome to StockBookie. Please watch this video. Let me know, go to my Twitter thing. Let me know, on my private feed. That it might have went into spam. So, guys, if you are a paid member here, so I think everybody's in at this point. But if you're a paid member, send me an email and say, hey, dum-dum, get me in your feed. You're killing me. Oh, man. Well, hey, that might be good, though, Lucky. We've been getting our ass kicked on these calls. No, we had 9 call positions. We got out of 6 of them with some dignity, lost on 3, half, 50%. So we still made some money on those. Going against the grain, guys. Those are hard trades. Yeah, against the grain trades. Yeah. Markets are catching a bid. Oh, we're going up. No. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, it's just like, whatever. It's trading, guys. It's always going to be stressful. Don't get, hold on. It's Twilio. God, and all the ones I've been covering, they're just going down lower. So yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like everything that we're covering just keeps going lower, and it's like, damn, could have made more money, should have made more money. But that's where the trading comes in, guys. It's like, you know what? I got a good profit. I'm out. I'm done. That's it. I'm not gonna mess around. IYT, and then let's see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm just doing a couple more things. Yeah, a couple members. I'm not in the room. I need to come in. I'm a paid member. Sorry, I was declining you. I had no idea that was you, bud. It's like she's probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Keeps blocking me every time I go to follow him on his Twitter, and I'm a paid member. Sorry, man. You're in here, though. All right, let's see here. Talking about my wife. Yeah, Raj, you know. Oh, man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, honey, I'm doing fine in here. Why? What's wrong? Well, I hear you swearing and banging the wall, and oh, no, I'm having a great trade. We're making a ton of money. As you're bleeding out your eyes, going, oh, my God, she's going to kill me. Laugh my ass off puts for sure, yeah. Yeah, so pissed I missed that shop store. I know, right? You and me both. I mean, that's what I told you guys. I said, hey, if you want to really take this trade, you could take the trade. I mean, you can listen to me, but just go small, inch in, knowing that it could go a little higher. But look at that. It could, right? And I think you said this day or this day. It was like, well, let's see if we get a little bit more. But, you know, we are in the channel. If you want to give it a shot, just go small. Look at that dump. God, 25. What a those if you would have bought options, mama mia. Even short shares, a couple hundred shares. Oh my gosh. Crazy crap, guys. Crazy. But you know, you know what? It can't, you know what? It's another trade, guys. We keep banging them out here. Got almost 500 trades on the year. And a lot of these, I don't even count my intraday stuff. A lot of that stuff isn't posted on my position sheet because we're just in and out. But I should start putting those because I had some members going, hey, are we still in that one? Hey, we still in that one? Trying to keep everything as organized as possible. I'll probably put on a lot of these positions that we took, especially all those calls, couple of day trades we took, the spec trades I got to put on there. You know, losers are winners, guys. You know, what are you going to do? I just want to see for myself, too, and for you guys, you know, for when I go to pitch this thing, you know, try to get more members. You know, again, we're going to have another massive winning streak here with all these shorts. So listen to that, donkey boy. You still, and he's been holding calls for about a week now, 2 weeks. It's like, gosh, strict money management, guys. That's how you get through these bullshit markets. Hi, please confirm on your Twitch. Just register as a paid member. Yeah, you're in, bud. I think I just got you in. Wait a second here. Let's see here. All right, hold on here. I think everybody's in now. All right, hold on here. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you have to follow me at StockBookie, bud. And once you follow me, I'll get you in. So go to at StockBookie, follow me, and then because I can't see you. I don't know if I can get you in here. You have to follow me, and then I enter you in. I don't see you on there as a pending new follower or whatever. So yeah, Jen. Yeah. So go in there. Follow me at StockBookie, and then we'll go from there. Is it Mao? Mao, hi. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I kept seeing. I was like, why does this guy keep trying to follow me? Decline. Natty 45 puts 2 months ago. Finally green. Oh, gosh. Really? 2 months ago? We shorted that one. Good. Hey, all right. Let's look at that one for you, though. Yeah, we shorted that one. We had a great trade on that. We were short up in this range. Came in. Keep holding, bud. I think this thing could go to 42 bucks. But you got to remember, if the markets catch a bid, we'll probably go up. But this thing's bleeding right now. Let's see on the monthly, because this, I think, was a monthly high flyer. Yeah, well, we're into support. So if you're in the green, yeah, this is tough. But honestly, we could still come to 38 bucks. We will probably hold and chop around here. If the markets are green, this can possibly start to float. Markets continue to dump. This one will continue to dump. Price target would be around 42.50, then 40 bucks, and then 38.79. So, but you are into support on the monthly chart. Let's look at the weekly chart real quick for you. Yeah, weekly chart, you still have a little more bleeding to do. I mean, your short term, you're in the 618 here, but honestly, You know, it's, God, you're still inside this bar. Look at that inside bar, guys. And what I tell you guys, look how it retraces right to the top, never gets above, and then lights out. That's another trade. You know, retraces, take it. That's kind of like what we're doing here. Not that it's going to work. FedEx is going to the lows. Shit, man. 500 down now, guys. Jesus. Every uptick, guys, more selling. Damn. So remember, if you're trying to take these call positions, go very, very, very slow. I'm going to sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's see here. All right, bud, you're in the Twitter feed now. Thanks for signing up. StockBookie.com, $30 a month, guys. Killing it this year. Taking some risk on with some calls. Know your risk. If you made 100 grand this year, go maybe 5 grand in risk with, 10 trades. A couple hundred in each one, guys. Maybe even less. Because honestly, these markets can dump out for the next 3 months and we just get slaughtered. And if they do, then we're just going to sit. We're waiting for a retrace to reshort. If we don't get it, so be it. It's going to suck. It's going to burn my ass. But, what can you do? We got the shitty short. We got the shitty freaking retrace here. What a shit box. These guys do this on purpose. Because remember, everyone was saying, every time we go up on fast money, every time we go up, they sell. Every time we go up, we sell. And then they started talking shit about it. And then we got this bullshit retrace, and they freaking killed it. So everyone's going long here thinking, wow, we're going to go right back to the top here. And then freaking they dump it. But we still are at 240. We're trying to hold on to that gap fill, guys. It is getting up pretty ugly. And I guess we might be going to 134 sooner than later. If we come down here, we're going to step up again with calls. Again, same shit. Small positions, spread them apart, and let's see if we get this bounce. It's a tough market right now, guys. But not, we had shorts, though, guys, on these high flyers, and we've been sitting in position, and we've been covering one after another. So, yeah, so that NATI, yeah. So, I see it. Markets sell. That will come into money a little bit more, bottom line. Twilio bounce off 76 area. See if that holds. Twilio. But it's Twilio. It's got to go higher. They were saying when the thing was flying, it's got to go higher. Look at that, right back. The same shit, guys. Same shit, different thing. Goes up, retrace, goes up, retrace, goes up, retrace. We shorted this one, what, 3 times? 4 times? I looked at Tesla, guys. We had 13 trades on Tesla this year, all winning trades, every one of them. Short calls, shorting shares. I think we bought calls. I don't know if we ever went long shares. 13 trades, donkey boy, all winners on Tesla. And now I'm sitting out on Tesla, watching it. Actually, we bought some calls, small position, and we'll see what happens. That's how we got to do this, guys. Yeah, but Twilio, yeah, 76. I mean, it's chopping around here. Let's take this a little. I'm going to take this a little bit lower now. Yeah, 618. Look at that, right at 76. So, yeah, it's holding on. Again, weekly chart close. If it closes above the 20 MA on the weekly, then it could possibly go up higher. If it goes up higher again, 96, 100, we're going to do it again. Rinse and repeat, guys. Markets are coming in again, though, guys. Damn. Can you imagine the guy that really has no flipping clue and he's just loading the house on every call or every put or anything he does? And then when they really just give up on the calls and they're just, I'm done buying puts, I'm going short shares or buying the SDS, and then they rip it higher. And right now, honestly, they're just killing, like Alex was saying, they're just killing premium right now. Period. They're doing it to our call positions right now. So the Qs, the SPYs, well, the SPYs and the Qs, those are pretty much going to be in the basement. So we're going to have to scratch those off unless we get the Christmas miracle tomorrow. But I don't even think a miracle could save us in those. We put a bunch out on the December 28th as well, playing, just the holiday session, light volume. I don't know if we're going to get it. And we float. We'll see. We're into good support, like I've been saying. If you've been watching my videos, you saw what I talked about yesterday. As a trader, you got to step up to some of these areas. The markets are beat down. You listen to CNBC, all it is right now is markets in turmoil. The 1931 lows. How low can this go? Russell's in a bear market. It's like, oh my gosh. Nobody's positive right now. And then if the market's going to rally a week from now, they'll be like, oh yeah, the China trade news is great. Oh my gosh, this rally's on. The bull is alive. And it's like, oh my gosh, last week you were having people jumping out of the windows. Now this week the bull rally's on. And that's what happens, guys. So as everyone's like listening to those guys going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my, they're going short right here. And then all of a sudden they rip it up and then they start chasing it. And that's when we get the retrace and they dump it again. Kind of like the SPY. Same crap, guys. We get down here, CNBC's, oh my gosh, and then it starts ripping up. People start chasing, and they don't realize it's resistance right here. Then they're like, oh yeah, time to buy the market. Let's talk to Siegel, Jeremy, and they brought out Siegel today. They bring it back down, then they're like, oh my gosh, market's in turmoil. Then they bring it back up. Oh my gosh, China trade. Remember the China trade news? Look at that China trade news, guys, right there. We shorted a bunch of shorts. And look at this tank job. Jeez. China trade news, we're almost there, but they got everybody on board right there again, and they're slapping them. And that's why I think we're this exaggerated sell-off. That's why I think we're going down a little lower. I think everybody piled in right there on the longs, and they're just getting murdered. Double bottom, they're adding more with margin now. We crack it, and now we're going down. At least we're adding some calls at support. We tried it up at 250, didn't work. Let's try it again at the gap fill down in here. We're hitting good support, guys. Just not bouncing. Just going down. We have gap fill here. We have a gap window there. But man, ugly. I mean, next pivot's 241, guys. And I don't know if we go down, then I'm just gonna have to sit on my hands too. Maybe I'll still take some small risks. But my gosh, markets are really coming in right now. But yeah, you know what? That's the name of the game, guys. Just right now, small positions, know your risk, and if you can't take any losses, don't trade at all. Just sit on your hands, guys. Period. All right, let's see here. I'm way behind on these guys, so bear with me here. All right, 3 and 3 this week. Just follow the 3 S's: slow, small, slow, and steady. Yeah, Ashton, you know. ZB is falling in price, rising on yield finally, and the GS is rising steady. Not a good sign for stocks unless they pull the rug on GC. Yeah, it's just not good at all. You got it. What happened to Twitter today? Are they taking it out? We almost shorted that name, and I just didn't do it. Damn, look at that. Unbelievable. Almost took it here, guys. This is another one, guys. You got a little bit, boom, hits it there, a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder, trend line breakout, starts breaking out, everyone starts getting excited, even Donkey Boy, and they took him to the house. Twitter's going higher. No, not if it can't get past this gap window. $37, hit it and lights out. Yeah, that would have been a great short too. You know what? Let me put that on Twitter. Yeah, these markets are just bad. Gosh, and just think people are still trying to buy the dip and load in the house. Ay, ay, ay. Well, basically, what's going to happen here, guys, that all the bulls that made money in the last 10 years are going to lose it all in the next year or two. They're going to keep buying the dip, keep doing the same shit. And then by the time they realize that the Fed's not propping the shit up anymore and they're unwinding the balance sheet, they're going to figure it out, go, wow, holy cow. But again, we will take these against the grain trades. I will keep doing these. And if we keep losing, we keep losing. But we're going to lose small. We'll probably catch a good bounce. Or if not, maybe we just sit on our hands and wait for these lower levels. I'm going to look at stuff this week real close to see what the next bounce areas are. Man, look at that. We're right back up again, looking all right. 350 down on the down. Now we're 555 down going into the close with a confirming downtrend again. Jesus. Yeah, Twitter's just getting annihilated. Well, Colin, what's happening with these? And like I was saying, now you try to find the names that are up, okay, that are just holding and holding and holding, like the McDonald's is finally coming in, the VZ's coming in, but you find the stocks that just didn't really go anywhere on this down move. The markets continue to move down. Those stocks that have been holding, they will eventually turn and roll over. That's just there's just no buyers anymore. And then it's just massive selling pressure, and that's what we're trying to find too. So that's why I hope we get another retrace up, but my gosh, I don't know if we're going to get a retrace, guys. I really don't know. And then with all the news, all the doom and gloom out there, guys, holy cow, they're really making people crazy on CNBC. I got to turn that shit off. I mean, they'll make you freaking nuts. Should I sell my 27 VIX calls I bought yesterday? Expire next week. The VIX. I don't know. I mean, if we get some more, the volatility might calm down next week, maybe. I mean, we have what right now? 213 million on the SPY, guys. A little bit more than yesterday. We still have 5 minutes left, so we might push 225. Capitulation, Natalie? Nah. I would have liked to come off the lows a little bit more. We talked about that yesterday, so we're still not out of the woods with these, getting our ass kicked on some of these call positions. But again, I'm willing to step up as a trader. Yeah, the VIX calls, if you're in the money on those, tighten it up or take some off the table. The volatility might go away next week, with the Christmas. Do we have a half day on Monday, or is it a full day? Does anybody know? I didn't even look, to be honest with you. Banks Financial is falling on this bounce. Yeah, Al, it's just, we're in a weak turd right now. And then with the government shutdown, what do we do? Trump wants the wall. The China trade news, nothing out there. Disaster. Europe falling apart. Italy. Now watch. Greece will pump its ugly head out too. And then what was the other one? Cyprus. Was that remember Cyprus that one day? The little whatever the hell that is, country or whatever that is out there, Cyprus or Cyprus. Remember that one years ago? Oh my God, they're falling apart, and the market dropped like 1,000 points or some shit like that. Yeah, 215 million. Yeah, it's still there. So let's see what happens next week as we go into the New Year's and the Christmas and all that stuff. I thought Monday was closed. Anybody half day on Monday? Is that what it is, guys? Half day, full day? So half day. Okay, so everyone's saying half day. Okay, half day on Monday. All right. Cool. See, I love this. Ask a question. Any thoughts on Nike? I don't know. At this point, with seeing FedEx and everything dropping like a bomb, if you want to take a spec play and buy a put, go for it. I honestly don't know what Nike's going to do. I honestly don't know. All right, hold on here. Okay, Mayoko 1. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, you're in the room, buddy. Let's see here. What else? Nike, though, let's see here. You know what? What the hell? We're at the casino at this point, guys. Nike. Let's go December 21st. Total spec play, guys. We might get railed on these. But at this point, I mean, Nike's down. Are they going to have good earnings? I have no flipping clue. Let's look at it. Let's pull. What is it? We got about a minute here. Spec play, guys. If you can't lose money, do not take this trade. If we take this, if we go down, right, looking at 64, good support. Got a gap fill at 62. So let's see here. Yeah, because I have no idea, just like FedEx and everything. We're doing pretty good on these, though, to be honest with you. All right, guys. Puts NKE, $1.54, guys. December 21st, 65 put. It's going to be too late. Damn it. What do we got? 36 seconds. I'm in at $1.54. I'm seeing some go off here, guys. I see 12 going off, 3 going off, 10 going off. These better not be my guys. Total spec trade, ER. But, all right, let's see. We'll hang around. Let's see what happens. Again, I don't know what it's going to do. But at this rate, with the markets bombing, hey, let's give it a shot. This one will probably go up, most likely. All right, let's put the after hours on. Again, I have no clue. I'm in short shares on this one, though, guys. If this thing does come in, I will take off more of my short share. So kind of a win-win. If it goes up on us, well, no, it's not really a win. I'm thinking if I would have bought calls. I should have bought calls. No, but if it comes back in, I'll take off my quarter position, guys. I made money on this one today. I've been making money on a shorten, so I'm okay with the position. All right, here we go, though, guys. Market's closed. See what we get. Most likely up since we went the other way. Unless you go do everything the opposite what I'm doing then. Uh-oh. All right, down a little bit, $1.63. You know what? I'm going to get ready. Getting ready to post for my Nike position, guys, for my members. So, it's going to go up. Watch this crap. Oh, God. Awesome. Again, these are total 50-50 shots, guys. It's on earnings. So if you take this trade by one option, even they were going off at 142, so you even got a better price than me. Woo! Donkey Day. Sweet. Cypress. One morning off, people woke up and had, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that was like, oh my God. Speculate for tomorrow. Long one call or a bounce next week. Yeah, why not? There you go, Mark. One call. And if it goes south on you, who gives a shit? Hey, Bookie, I'm not seeing any volume in my active trader when the dives are happening. Intraday past couple of days, non-confidence in trading. Possibly, Al. On Thinkorswim. See, I'm looking at a couple other things. You know, I just don't look at the charts, and I'm seeing some different things out there that we could possibly get a bounce. I guess at this point everybody's buying puts because the charts look really scary, and maybe that's because tomorrow we will rally. Maybe it's still tough trades, guys, in this market right now. You got to take everyone as it comes. We're stepping up because we're coming into some support on the charts, especially the weekly. That's how we're playing these. So any weird stuff on your trade screens? Nah, not really, to be honest with you. Binra, what's up, buddy? By also having a little pump after, are they? Oh, yeah, look at that, up $1. Oh, my God. Killing me. It must have been China trade deal, guys. They're done. They're sitting in the bathroom. I'll do. You know what? I can't even do it. I'll probably end up choking like I did yesterday at the end of my session. Oh man, look at that, up $1.15 now. Hey, we might get out of these calls with some dignity tomorrow. Watch we rally huge tomorrow. After all that shit on CNBC, guys, the market's falling. 1931 lows. Jump out of the building. But I always said, guys, when everyone's bearish, we're going to be going long, and here we are. You know, I thought we'd be going lower, but as a technical trader, guys, I'm stepping up right here. That's the bottom line. Yeah, the whole world gang, Buffett, Becky. Yeah, oh yeah. It's the Chinese. Is it Zai? Is that his name? Zai? Hey, Bookie, as Warren and Becky join us today. Yeah. Hey, Becky, we're gonna have that special on the weekend. I'm gonna tell everybody I bought more Apple. And you're gonna sit on my lap, and I'm gonna give you a present. Okay, Warren, that's a great idea. Let's make it happen. Right? Yeah, we're gonna sing Christmas carols. What's the one Christmas carol they're trying to ban? It's cold outside. Whatever the one, they'll be singing that one together, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is, guys. Watch that. Every time we're going into a death spiral, their Buffett happens to pop up with the Becky tonight at 7. Warren Buffett and Becky quick. And we're going to bring special guest star Jim Cramer. You know, President Xi pronounced Xi or Z. I suck at names, guys. So if I ever pronounce your name wrong, I'm a dickhead. So I could pronounce Dick pretty good though, right? But yeah, so you know, it's just incredible, guys. Look at that 90. But you know what though? We're up a buck after hours on the SPY. Watch them come in and just cream it. they're gonna sell into it more. The Fed pops it up and then they just come in and dump more. Here we go. We're going back down. Now we're 90 cents up on the SPY. We're keeping an eye on this one here. Now we're only 82 cents up on the SPY. Someone probably covered a short and it popped it up. But 229 million on the day, guys. Not bad. 81 cents. Holy crap. They can't, even after hours, guys, they're taking everyone's money. they can't even help themselves. And I don't know what's going on with Nike. Did they have like a halt or something? God, check that, guys. Did they halt this thing? It's kind of weird. It's like not doing anything. Let's see. Rest assured, longs. I'm just looking at stock twits. They can come close to beating. It's a lie. Block trades. Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, no. Okay, no, it's going right now. It's clicking really slow. They're getting everybody ready in there. All right, guys, get ready to pump this thing. There's a lot of people buying calls. All bookies guys are buying calls. Oh, man. What a day, guys. I'm driving, and my mom's like, oh, my God, 600, 620, 650. I'm like, oh, great. My calls are going to zero. This sucks. Everyone's going to hate me. Bookie, you suck. So, again, guys, I've been winning a lot this year. I'm taking on some risk. If you can't handle it, don't do it. Nike won't report until quarter after. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. No, but well, I'm looking. I'm like, why isn't anything going here? And it kind of popped down on this one here. Trade got put through after hours, probably by a market maker, more or less, and then you get that little spike down. All right, so we got a couple minutes left. But anybody want me to look at anything? Any charts, any trades you're in, especially the new guys? If you're in some stocks, you know, you're trying to go long or short, looking for support areas to possibly, you know, get out of some of these things. Just let me know. We'll take a look. Yeah, I'll stick around for a couple minutes, John. We're all on Amazon calls, but it looks like it might go down to retest 1420. Yeah, you're in those calls, Slippa. You know, I hate putting you know, Amazon, we had a good trade, you know, whatever, a week ago. But, yeah, this is a tough one right now. We're up a little bit after hours, but, I mean, we got a little time on those. We got next week, so it's not terrible, but it's not the best. You know, when the market started dumping right here. Hold on, guys. I got to put, let me put Nike over here. I got to at least keep an eye on Nike. Let's put the Nike in the corner here. Where's, oh, here, hold on. I'm like, where's my time? 10:24. Let me take this one out. So this is Nike, guys. This is after hours action on a 60-minute chart time frame. Let me take my time. Let me see these here. Yeah, just a freaking beatdown. You know, you try to get off these things, you know, with some good support, and they just freaking dumping it in our face. It's like shit. And I hate the fact that you know, those calls are $1,500. I mean, I added some, and I know, guys. You know, again, if you can't handle that loss, don't take the Amazon. That thing, it's just a beast. You know, when they go against it, they just down to the basement, and that's it. It's like, oh my God. I mean, they're at $4 right now, so not terrible, but yeah, you know, let's look at the daily real quick here. Yeah, the reason I like this trade, guys, because we're holding these double bottoms here. I mean, this one we came past, but we're still holding this, so that's like our last line of defense here. We got to have the markets bounce, you know. And now again, I'm playing on the calls tomorrow. The Qs and the SPYs are probably most likely be done. You know, maybe we get out with a 50% loss. Maybe the Qs a little bit better because the SPYs we took a little earlier. The Qs might actually make it, but Who knows? We'll see tomorrow. If they're 50% down, I'll just pull them and be done with them. But but the Amazon trade, guys, you know, I've taken this trade or the calls too. We're coming into support on the IYT and the IWM. We got to see where we close on the weekly close. That's going to tell us a lot more. The Amazon trade, I like this one because we're still not cracking these lows. A lot of other stocks are just you know, we should be at 1,300 on this stock, but this stock is still holding okay. You know, so same with the Qs at one point, but the Qs broke down as well. But this one, I like it. Just like here. Let me do this too. Hold on. Actually, let me just do this. Nike, is that going yet? What time is it? 10. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to remove all the drawings, okay? Just start over on this one. You're still more or less in this channel, guys, all right? I'm just going to draw that one from the top, and this one I'm going to draw it through this one here, okay? You got this low here. That's the one I'm watching for, and you got this low too. That's going to be big too. This is the big one where you want to get above 1,500, guys. So tomorrow might be a tall task, but you want this thing to rally, get above 1,500, start to go again, and this is what we're going to do. We'll put the retrace on here from the lows to the high to the last high here. And we're going to try to retrace this thing and start to short again. If we get back to the top of the channel, great. That's what we're trying to do here. You know, we're back to this lower channel here, and we're just chopping around at this point. You know, this gave us a nice little pivot too to start the channel down here. But, you know, can it hold? Yeah, you bet your ass you can, because this is where a lot of people came in. And just like when it comes up here, we short the retrace, try to go long, we short the retrace. Now we're trying to go long again. If the markets break down, that's really the only thing that's going to really suck ass, guys. The markets break down, this is going lower, bottom line. All right, so we're up on Nike a little bit now, 97 cents. I think they're just prints going off, but we'll see. Most guys, we're just do the opposite what I do. How about that? So yeah, so that's how I'm playing this one. You know, we're still haven't taken the low out. So, you know, as long as it doesn't take this low out, we should be all right. And even at 1,400, we still have some support. I know they only go out until next week, so we don't got a lot of time. But, you know, my thoughts on this was, hey, we got next week. We got a half day on Monday. Maybe we get no volume. We get a little push, make everyone feel good. And then we have the week going into the New Year's Eve, where usually you get no trading. The last 10 years, you got nothing. Light volume, grind higher. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, we're all rich now, blah, blah, blah. Now we're getting the beat down. So do we get a little bit of hope over the weekend, maybe some news? Possibly. And then, you know, the support on the IWM and the IYT, you got to respect that. You know, and their weekly chart support. So you're going to crack through them. Like the daily, you'll get a more of a boom and a crisp hit. You know, like this one here. We went down on the daily and we right back up. On the weekly, you might go down, 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 and 2 days later, you get the bounce up. Daily, you'll get the boom and the push. The boom and the push. And the weekly, you get the, oh, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, you might bounce up. You got a week worth of pain, possibly. You know, so that's what you're pretty much looking. Yeah. You know, does it make sense? Yeah. Is this a beatdown? Hell yeah. Is this the third hit of this lower level? Now you're banging on the door 3 times. Could this crack? Hell yeah. But as a trader, I got to step up, guys. You know, so that's what I'm doing. You know, again, these are counter trade bounces. These are tough trades. If we hit them, we look like a genius. If we don't hit them, then I look like an asshole. Hey, we're up $1.50 on the SPY, guys. What that? Anybody see any news or anything? Watch me get a massive rally tomorrow. Then you guys owe me. I'm going to $50 a month on my membership. F you guys. No, I'm kidding, guys. Yeah, bumping the price up. End of the year increase. Right? Sorry for all you new guys. No. All right, let's see here. Yep. So if that makes sense, bud, yeah, that's how I'm playing. Like kind of like Nvidia too today, guys. If you remember, we got in calls until we take out this bottom, guys. It's like I said, this goes up, retraces to the highs, we're shorting. This goes up, retraces to the lows, we're going long. It's still in a downtrend. It's ugly, but man, it's Nvidia, guys. Buy the effing dip. They've been trying to do it for weeks, guys, getting killed, and here we are starting to buy calls. You know, you have to. Come on. It's NVIDIA. Buy the dip, you know. But yeah, that's how we're playing it, guys. $1.95 on these. Oh shit! Hold on, let me go see. Oh my gosh, hold on. They're gonna close. Shit. As I'm blabbing to you guys. All right, hold on here. Where are my 255s? Oh God, doing absolutely nothing. Couldn't even get a pop. Yeah, they're in the basement. Son of a bitch. God, they just took care of all the puts, guys. Holy crap. Even the Qs. Did the Qs do anything after hours? Holy crap. They're just taking people to the cleaners, man. Holy. Could you imagine the guys going all in on this? I'm going all in. This is going to be great. Hey, our Qs could have a possibility. They're like 90 cents. $1.88 up, guys. We could get the rally. I'll look like a genius. We'll get a bunch of new members. Oh, look, Nike popping up, you little. Oh, God, look at this crap. Well, we'll see. Still early. $2 up. Well, that put's going to be worthless. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. But who knows? Maybe we get some sell the news. Who knows? Well, you got the markets up now, and we'll probably get a rally in Nike. So, anyways, guys, if you bought that put in Nike, again, 50-50 shot. Last couple ones we got beat the hell out of. But we're still okay. We're still doing okay with those. I think we're 50-50 now with them now. So, yeah, popping $4 up. Geez. So, good thing I covered most of my short. I'm still in a quarter position. You know what, though? Hold on here, guys. All right, hold on. Now I'm going to look at Nike here. Yeah, nah, I'd like it to, you know, goes up to 79. I'll probably do it again. Yeah, so be it on that one. Son of a gun. All right. Well, hopefully no one got those. I posted them like 20 seconds before the bell rang, so most likely nobody got those positions. I saw some going off. Maybe you members did on the fly, but again, it's a 50-50 shot. Make sure you only take one. I only took one. If I made a couple $100, cool. I'll go buy some more lobster tails for Christmas Eve. A-net. Let's look at A-net. A-net, yeah, everything's just getting the beat down. A-net. Yeah, look at that weekly chart, guys. 143. I mean, it's coming off this bearish pattern. Coming down here. Let's see what the monthly is. Again, if the markets catch a bid, these things can bounce. You know, everything's beaten down. Everything's ready for, you know, to get back going, you know, get everyone excited again. Get the bull rally going. Got to get the more bulls on board. Let's see. Take a pivot from that pivot here to that high. Yeah, 185. I mean, if it can't hold this 200, if it's got to get back up to above the 200, especially if you're long. If you're short, just keep holding. If it retraces, add more. But if you're short, you know, from up in this area, take some profits. It is you know, round number 200 will get a bounce, and you just passed 207.65. So it could possibly catch a bounce right in here. But yeah, there's another beatdown name. At the end of the day, markets continue selling, you'll be at 143. So be careful with that one. Yeah, look at that. Damn, look at these chart setups, guys. We're up $1.78 now on the SPY. And don't worry, we'll be negative by the morning. So I looked at Amazon, guys, if that makes sense for you. Don't think Microsoft is. Hold on. Don't think Microsoft's going down more. If the markets keep selling, everything's going down. Yeah, look at Nike. Hey, so you know what that tells me then? Everyone's in puts or trying to buy puts on Nike, and then they jammed it to us. Microsoft, you are holding these pivots here on the weekly. The big area is 100. If it can hold the 100, great. If it starts getting past 97.37, you're probably going to crack a little bit more. Markets go down, it's going down with the markets, period. It's still a high flyer. $91 is my price target, and then 68 at the end of the day. Markets come in fast and furious. This will be a $70 stock. And, you know, I don't give a shit what anybody says, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I mean, I know it's Microsoft. It's Microsoft. We're going to double upgrade it 42 times. But look at the run, guys. This was a $30 stock. It's 115. I mean, it was never really, you know. And that was the height of the .com. Now we're at 120. Come on. This is the Fed. This is the Fed rally, guys. Fed pumping the shit out of the markets, and that's why the markets are tanking right now. You know, we'll find support, we'll get bounces, but every good bounce, we're going to short again. Look at Nike, though. Oh, it's so good. But I still buy Nike products, not as much as I used to, but I think a lot of their stuff's just cheap crap. So I actually bought some New Balance shoes. I guess they're made in America, so I'll stick with American-made stuff for now. So, not that I don't buy anything from anywhere else, but it's like, geez, unbelievable, guys. But look at that, right into the 200 MA after hours. Look what it's doing. That's resistance right there, guys. Not to say it's going to not pop through it. Remember, this is earnings. But this is where I'd start shorting this thing if I was doing an intraday trade. I'm not doing it, guys. This is where I would have popped in right here. So say I would have taken it around 73.25, starting to pull back a little bit. You got 73 even number. You got the 200 MA. You got some resistance up in here as it's pushing through. You got more resistance up in here when this thing came back in. So that's a pretty good area. I'm not in the trade, but yeah, that's where you would. You know, quick boom, quick in and out. You know, this thing could go a lot higher. I'm not doing the trade, but I'll let it settle down. 162 up on the SPY after hours. Wow, something had to come out to drive that up. But let's watch this one, see if it comes back. But right there would have been a pretty good area. See how we went in. We got the quick, 40, 50, 60 cent pullback. You take 1,000 shares, get a quick, 600, 700 and out. I'm not doing this trade right now. Yep, Amazon held pretty good today with the sell-off. Makes sense. Yeah, like NVIDIA too. We didn't take out the bottom. But Microsoft, yeah, you're still stretched on the monthly. Again, this is one, we talked about earlier. You're going to do puts on this one. See how, if you would have bought puts here or here, see how we're just chopping around for months? I mean, this one would have probably paid off, but we could go right back up and come right back down on this, guys. So, but still stretched from there, and then the next target, I'd say $75 to $70 area. If the markets start to dump, if the markets stay buoyant, this will probably just kind of grind. If the stock market stays in a range, like if we just kind of chop around, a lot of these stocks aren't going to do anything. They'll go up on upgrades, they'll go down on downgrades, news. Earnings are coming out next year. That's why I went out on a lot of these just for a week. I don't want to be in earnings with a lot of these. Again, on earnings. We'll short the pops, and the drops will look for support to buy shares or possibly go with calls. Next year's earnings, guys, first quarter, going to be an interesting time, especially with all the crap coming out. Oh man. Let's see. Not any right now. Always seem to be on the wrong side of every trade. Yeah, Brian, everybody. Can you imagine these markets? That's why Brian, he's a new member, I believe. Go small. If you're trying to do trades, go small. Don't use margin. Use what you have money-wise. You don't want to get in these markets and get your head smashed. Everyone's getting killed right now, guys. Everyone's trying to buy Apple on the dip. Everyone's trying to buy NVIDIA on the dip, BA on the dip, Amazon on the dip. And not like us. At least we waited, and we're only in call positions for a day or two, and we're getting killed. Imagine the guys who bought calls a couple weeks back. Holy crap. We tried those 9 call positions last week or whatever. Thank God we got out of 6 of them. And then the other 3 we took 50% losses on. But I preach to you guys small positions. I'm going to tell you guys every 5 minutes, small positions, small. And when you guys take a trade, you'll be like, oh, bookie, you asshole. Small positions, bookie. Right? So, that's why. You guys are my members. You pay me every month. I'm going to drill this stuff into your heads. Or better yet, no positions at all. Just, a day like today, go golfing. Don't even look at the market because you sit there and go, I got to take a trade. I have to. I'm a trader. I got to get into something. I'm just going to hop into Apple. It's got to go up. And then they just tank it on you. And then you just don't go in with a small position. You're all in. And it's like, oh, God, not again. It takes people about a year to break bad habits, maybe longer. Took me a little while, but my God, did we go down 800 on the Dow? Were we down 800? What was the low on the Dow today? I don't have it up. I mean, we're down 464 right now, but yeah, I mean, Brian, it's brutal. And right now, every bull's getting freaking their head smashed in right now because all they did for 10 years was buy the dip, buy the dip. Everyone's conditioned. Stock goes down, just buy it. It goes right up and then all-time highs and goes higher. Now it goes up for one day and down 7 days. And then your average trader's all in, everyone. Oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire. This is a marathon, guys. It's not a sprint. We're gonna be in this for the long haul. I've been doing this crap for 11 years technically. I didn't build up my account overnight. It took me 11 years, guys. Again, almost 500 trades on the year with a shitload of winners. Not going broke here, let me tell you. But I'm willing to take some risk on right here. No problem. No, unfortunately, I was late. Yeah, there you go. Hope we get a bloody green Friday tomorrow for a change time to rally. Yeah, right? It'd be perfect, man. We got a lot of longs out there and some calls. So it'd be lovely. Crude. Yeah, I could look at the USO. Got the beat down again, huh? Look at that, though, guys. We've been waiting patiently. It's at our $10 area. Let's keep, again, go watch. I think I posted a USO video on for you members. Go watch that video, guys. QE3 ended. We were at the low. Unwinding the balance sheet. Where are we going? Back to the lows. If we hit 766 on this, I might step up. I still think we're going lower, but at that level, as a trader, even here is not bad. Okay, this is the monthly chart. You know, we talked about $10. Here we are, guys. This trend line. But again, the economy sucks ass. Don't believe a word these pricks tell you. It's terrible. And we're waiting for every retrace to reshort these markets. We're trying to go long, counter trade. If we get these longs, we're going to get paid and get the hell out. On to the next ones. If it does bounce up further, we'll wait to short more. You know, we're going to go into the new year. Maybe it's a little bit of window dressing, get some stocks in there. I don't know if there'll be a lot of window dressing at this point with getting into stocks. I think you'd want to get out of stocks to show people, hey, we're in the cash now. You know, we're on the sideline. Even all my friends, guys, I've been telling for, pretty much all year, take some profits in your 401ks and your IRAs. Not pull some out, but just take some out and put it into cash. So if we do get a pullback, you could buy it back cheaper. They all laugh. What? They keep saying markets are going up. I said, well, you said that last year too. I said, yeah, we're getting to that point, guys. 10-year bull run. We're starting to run out of steam. Just put some money into cash. If we get a major pullback, you could buy back cheaper and ride it back up again. But USO, yeah. I mean, we got a pivot here at 872 and then 766. I would love to almost say I was long oil right here, guys. Beginning of 2016. Rode it up. Here we are again. Maybe we'll do it again. We'll see. But yeah, right now we're getting the beat down. Gas is cheap. The next stimulus, guys. The only people that can control this, move oil, move the dollar, is Uncle Benny, Uncle or Grandma Yellen, Uncle Jerome, all those guys. This is the Federal Reserve, guys. They need more stimulus. They need people to spend money. The consumer needs to spend money. The way you do that is to get oil cheaper. Right here, we were shorting. We were short oil. We already covered the position, but my gosh, we did popped up. We shorted, covered half, popped up, covered half. Then they went up on us a little bit, and I was like, if it got a little bit higher, I was looking for a push up into maybe 17 or so, and it just never made it there. I still had a good sized position, pulled back, pulled it out. Did I ever think it was getting down here? Not really. But man, now, thinking about it, but still, you're down, sideways, bearish pattern. Let's see what we did on the retrace from here. Let's go on the retrace to the high over here. Yeah, look at that. Retrace right to the 618. That's where you're looking at to short these things. That, and then the next area would have been $18. Never made it, right back down. I've been telling you guys, stock twits, all you guys for a long time. They can't handle higher oil prices right now with the big experiment. They've never done QE to infinity. Period. They have no idea what's going on. That's why we're hoping to get this bounce, and then next bounce we'll be shorting again. So, and hopefully, God, I wish we had some of these short stuff. I mean, we have the short share positions, which we're trimming off. $11 after hours as well. Yeah, slipper. Right. So spy on the cues. Yeah. So crude. That's what my thoughts on that. If you're a member, go watch my USO video. It'll open your eyes a little bit with what the Fed can really do. Yeah, look at this little bitch. But it did hold that area though. So that, we'll see. They're propping the shit up. They had great earnings. Nike will settle around 73 weekly. Expected move. Is that what they're saying? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Becky, Apple is low. Guess what? 2 billion shares. Yeah, exactly. How do you see the next day's performance on GE? I don't know. Let's look at. Did it go lower yet? Oh yeah, we're right. We're right at a pivotal point, guys. Um, could GE bounce here? It could. Actually, it's not bad. If we could get a little rally going, this could actually bounce. What was the low though? 668. Let's see, daily. Yeah, well, look. We always talk about getting over the 220 MA. Look at that, guys. This could actually go. If you're long in GE from down in here, hold it. But if you get back and crack this area, we're most likely going to 5. But if you did buy it here at 675 and you got the 775, you got to take something off. That's a 10% gain. At least for me, I'd be like, I'm cutting it. At least get out of most of it. But yeah, because we had that little bounce here and that just dumped. We had a little bounce here. We dumped some more. We had the little bounce, but you are back above the 20. First step of the process. As long as it holds the 20, it should move up. We come right back in, maybe fill this gap at the lows. That's when I might buy. Remember, down, retrace, back down to double bottom. You have a chance of it cracking, but that's when you want to take the trade coming back into support. Yeah, so Carlos, yeah, I mean, if you're in this one, hey, tighten that stop and just trail it. If you could get over this little pivot here, around $8 or even this high, then you could probably make a run for 920. You got a big gap fill right up there. And that, and the markets keep dumping and going down, and this will follow the markets eventually. But they got to get a short squeeze eventually on this one. We're just waiting. I was telling people, if you want to take a stab at this one, you can. I'm just looking at the monthly. You still got this low pivot right around 565. And if it goes down to there, that's a pretty nasty loss. That's why I'm really being patient. But it is holding that trend line. And that trend line comes back here from the lows. So now, look at that. We had that trend line in for a while. Look where we're stopping, guys. Is that crazy? But you got 750 even number as well. Let's see. The worst. Yeah, that's SPY. That's what they're saying. Yeah, exactly. Before the shut. Exactly. You got it. It was, I couldn't even, I had it on I had to shut it off. Because every 10 minutes, it was just like, and you see how they're all like, yeah, the SPY. Yeah, markets are down again. Yeah, let's bring out Ralph from ABC Capital. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, worst December since 1931. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is bad. They're like zombies. Yeah. Then Kramer tonight, he's like the donkey. All right, guys, we're gonna look for a bull market here. I've been telling you to buy the dip for weeks now, But my gosh, yeah. I mean, they're like walking. I turned it on and I was like, oh my gosh, turn it off. I don't even want to hear that. Every 10 minutes, it was like the breaking news. The lowest level since 1931 or the worst December. It's like, oh my gosh. And then you watch that all day, guys. You start buying, you start going short. It's like, geez. And we're up 177, baby. But yeah, GE, I mean, if you want to take a small stab, know that it could go to $5. Just make sure you can add more. Maybe if you're going to do a $10,000 position, go in with maybe 2,500 down here. And if it bombs down here, do 25. If it goes a little bit lower, you're going to have to say, a prayer, basically. But make sure you have a small position. The new members here, guys, remember, if you're taking share positions, no more than 10% of your total portfolio. If you're not understanding what I'm doing, and if you're a member, there is a video on the member site. It's for new members. I think I'm going to try to get that on the top where it stays on the top. Watch that. That explains what we do. If you're in these call positions, these are high-risk plays, so we're going smaller. But if you're in a call position, no more than 3% of your total portfolio. 3%, guys. If you have a $100,000 account, no more than $3,000. Right now, no more than 1%. So if you have a complete loss, it's only 1% of your portfolio. It's not it sucks, but it's not terrible. That's why you don't want to get into these trades, 10 trades with $1,000 a piece and lose them all and lose 10% of your portfolio. At that time, you got to even go smaller, guys. Especially if you're taking a bunch of these trades like I am. For me, guys, I'm in every one of these call trades with small positions. I'm Trying to ignore them, but tomorrow we might get some a little bit. And if they start popping tomorrow, I'm going to start popping them off. I don't care. I'm not waiting until next week. Because if I pop them off tomorrow for you guys, most likely we'll get the rally next week and you guys can make more money than me. Does that sound good, guys? Right? UUP and the GLD. The GLD, we sold half the position on the GLD today. We talked about this area. I did a video. I think I did one on YouTube. When we hit this high pivot here, get to the 200 MA, I'm going to take off half. We've been in gold since this day right here, from 111.88 or 84 or whatever the hell it is. Okay, we sold half today. I'm still thinking we come up here and fill this gap and get to this high pivot. I'll probably sell another half, hold a quarter, possibly to 129. I've been in this one for a couple months. This is one of my longer trades, but I'm a gold bug. I put a pretty decent sized position on this one, and this was the other reason, guys. I knew I was going to come take this gold position off, so I'm going to buy calls. I made a hefty amount on this gold trade. I held on to it for a while. I knew if it wasn't going to break this area, you're making lower highs. This thing was great. You're still down and sideways in a bearish pattern. Going into the 618 here, retrace. Let's look at this too. So I knew at the 200 MA I'm going to have to take it off because everyone's chasing gold now. Oh man, there it goes. So there you are, 618. You're above it. You're above the 200 MA. It looks good. We come right back in. Most likely we're going to test. We'll probably come back into this area here. Because everyone who chased it here, they're going to have to shake them up one more time. Because look, we get up, start looking like it's going to go. They shake them down one time. Gets back up, shake them around, drop it, get everybody out again. Then they chase it. Drop it again. Then they chase it. Drop it again. Chase it. They got to do another drop here. So everyone's hopping into gold right now. So they got to take it down for at least a couple days. Get everybody like, oh shit, I bought gold. Oh my gosh, here they go again, dropping it again. As we just held it, got half. But right now we're running into some pretty good resistance with this high pivot gap fill. Let's see what it gets, with tomorrow's close. Looking at the weekly close on this one too, guys. The UUP, yeah, I just did a video on this one, bud. Go to my YouTube channel. UUP came back a little bit. Daily chart still holding some support down here. Still holding the 50 MA on the daily. Let's look at the weekly. Got to look at bigger time frames right now, guys. But what a rally, guys. Yeah, mysteriously starts the rally, where then oil just comes crashing down. The only people that are controlling the dollar, guys, are the Federal Reserve, Uncle Jerome and his henchmen. It's the only ones that are moving markets like this. Goldman Sachs isn't coming in and taking their hard-earned money and making the dollar go up. And then when OPEC said, hey, we're going to slow down production, the U.S. put the middle finger out to those guys. Said, yeah, really? And then everyone's like, oh, my God, oil's going to go up. And then it's been tanking ever since. It's like, oh, gosh, same crap, more lip service. And then everything does the opposite. So let's see. I got a couple more minutes, guys. I got to eat lunch still. I got to get my kids in about a half hour or so, Google. I usually trade Google L. So same thing like Amazon, guys, holding these pivots. I mean, it's showing it's weak. Don't get me wrong, and we get the death cross. Come, oh my God, someone's gonna mention the death cross. So we're holding this double bound. As long as it holds that double bound, we should be good. Another one. This thing retraces, guys. We're gonna take this one short again. God, I'm hoping for a retrace. Everyone. Even if you don't believe in God or don't believe in religion or anything, say a prayer now for the retrace, or whatever you believe in, say a prayer, right? But if we retrace back up into these areas, everyone's going to start going long again. We're going to fill this gap right here at 1231 and we'll short again. I don't know if we'll get that high. In my hopes and dreams, we will. Even 1219 wouldn't be bad, the 750 retrace. But yeah, I mean, it's holding. It's ugly because when we had this big reversal on, remember, the trade deal's close. Trump and Z met. They're getting it done, and then slam. You know how many people they got stuck on that move? And guys, on that pop as members, we were adding shorts. We're fucking Adam. And got paid on all of them too. I mean, that was another one. We're getting a little bit cute, but look, here's your daily. We're holding that area, and we came off the low, so it's not bad. Not bad, but we'll see. It could be really bad. We could dump out tomorrow like no tomorrow, and next thing you know, we're at Dow 20,000. But yeah, guys, again, if you're members, thanks for being members. I really do appreciate it. Trying to build my force of traders. Eventually, we will go private. I don't know how long. Maybe another. I am going to do more private sessions, more at night when markets close, so we could just look at stocks and show you my style and show you what I look for. But at this point, guys, I'm just building the memberships. We're up to how many do we have now? We're up to 132 people in here, guys. I have a couple friends in here, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm more about a 126 right now. I got friends and some family. I got to let them in. They're all crying. Hey, where do we find your stuff? It's like, so I go, all right. I tell them, I say, you need to give me $30 a month, man. SQ. Conrad, what's up, bud? He's been a member for a while. SK, funding secured at 10,000 members to go private. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Funding secured at 10,000 members. No, at 420 members, FINRA. and then we'll go private. No, I just want, if a lot of the traders that are members, they can't do intraday action. So if I don't even know, maybe I'll go private next week and see how many people I get in there. But I want to make sure, I want to get a bunch of people in here, guys. Like, I love these live sessions because there's a lot of trades that I would have never have looked at. Like Vive was one of them. We were looking at that as a high flyer. Would have never traded this one. But look at that. Look at this thing coming in. Goose was another one I would have never looked at. We traded this one like 3 times for huge gains. And look, it's still coming lower. We covered it, of course, and there it goes, dropping like a rock. But, since the markets came in, everything came down, though. So, it was kind of a market trade. Like I've been telling you guys for months, everything's a market trade. And whatever other ones I trade here, let's look at some other ones that I would have never looked at. And I appreciate you guys being members, and I'm making money off you guys too, with these trades. And 30 a month, guys, man. When I was doing this crap, I was paying a couple guys $200, $300 a month. I'm at 30. What were some other ones that we were looking at? Workday was one of them. The Tilray, the Goose, MKC was one. What were some of the other ones? CDW, someone called out. MRK, that was another one. MCY, that was another one. NATI, that was a good one someone called out. But it's like, all right, man, let's go look at it. Oh, that's a good one. We missed a couple of them too. So, yeah, secure, yeah. What was your highest entry on Tilray? That thing was a joke. Oh my God, Tilray here. That one I was getting roasted. That I had 2 trades on Tilray. I had one we shorted. 122 was my average price. We covered at 112, 104. And then we got out at 97. So that was a good one. But then the second time I dipped, that's when they took it to 300. And it was like, I was like a deer in headlights. I was like, oh my God. But I know not to go all in. I know how these asshole stocks react. So it was a good sized trade. Okay. It wasn't huge though. It was one that I could handle. But it was still like, oh my God, I'm down how much on this trade right now? And literally in 3 minutes, it was like, oh, holy crap. But we sat and we added. See, when I go in a trade like that, let's look at Tilray. And see, guys, I'm an open book, guys. My average price at the end of the day was 184.49. They took this to 300. My last entry was 279, and it was like, oh my God, they're taking it to 300 even number. I said, I'm not even going to take anymore. I'm done. I got to hold and see what happens. We made good money on the first one, so that was kind of a savings grace as well. But it was just like, all right, Lord Jesus, please get me through this trade. But yeah, I think I ended up being down about 30 grand, 40 grand right here. It was just like, oh my flipping God. So much for that vacation. I honestly don't know. I try to forget about this one, but it was brutal. And then the next day it came in. Guys, we were out. I just took it off the table. It was like 137. So we ended up getting about 40 something bucks on it. I made a good chunk of change on this one. And then of course it went to 100 and lower. where we could have made more money. But it was like, oh my God, 40 bucks, get me the hell out of this trade at this point. Yeah, that was brutal. Never in a million years did I see that coming. But, you know, it's kind of like a dry ships. You know, another one. If you're in Tilray from 35 bucks and you're not selling at 300, you're a moron. And then look, came in, look what they did. Retraced it up, got everybody on board again, sucked them out, retraced it the second time. You know, everyone's trying to buy it here. Oh my God, here we go again. And look, they're taking them to the cleaner. They even did it here too. Gave them another, hey, come and get me. Hurry. It was once at 300. The hype it up. And look at it, just dribbling. We were talking about 44 bucks at this point now. It's getting there. But yeah, I did. Yeah, that was a brutal one, guys. That was a white knuckle, starting to get sweaty. Good thing my wife's not, or is my wife around? But I held strong, knowing that, hey, I wasn't in a huge position, no more than 10%. And I was like, all right, breathe. It's stretched from the 20 MA. It's high flying. I got a hold at this point with breathing, breathing in a bag, basically. But yeah, that was a brutal one, guys. But yeah, so I have no trade in that one right now. Well, I have a small, I have one contract in Tilray. We played the earnings call, and that one went that's at zero right now. So lost on that one too. Did the wife find out about? No, no. Now, you know what? She kind of stays out of it now. She knows I'm doing this. She knows I'm profitable. She's okay with it. You know, we live a low key life, guys. I used to have a big house years ago. We sold it, downgraded. I shouldn't say years ago. I mean, we had the big house, all that crap, guys. The nice cars, this, that, and you know what? All that shit means nothing. You know what everything means right now, guys? Go invest. Go buy a building. Go buy a parking lot. Go buy some houses and rent them. Go. You know, make your money work. You know, I still run a printing company. I just broker now. I can't get rid of it. It's good money every year. Why do that? I own a parking lot in downtown Phoenix. I park cars. I do. I'm down there once in a while, but I have a guy that does it. Why not make some extra money? He makes money. I make money. I rent a building out, or at least a building out. I do a little bit of everything, guys. Just keep the streams coming. But one thing I really enjoy though is this stuff, guys. I enjoy helping people get through some pain. You know, I've been doing this for 11 years, guys. And I know how it is when you're losing your ass and you're going big and you're just getting killed. And I know right now, guys, people are getting slaughtered right now. They don't even know what to do at this point. Well, it's basically, it's a margin call. That's basically what's going on. Look at that capitulation. If you're not here, Natalie, we could have seen it today, maybe. I wish we would have held this area, but we're also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into that area. Let's see where this IWM closed, though. It's trying. Look at this. We follow the weekly, guys. And if we get that rally tomorrow, we can close above that. Will that be insane, guys? If you're a member here, you know we do this. Will that be? Because you know everyone's going short here, selling their longs. They're just bleeding. And watch this. We close up here and we get the rally next week. I hope we go right to here. We go here, guys. I will be loading the house. And I'll be punching. I'll be like, short this, short that, short this, short that, short this, just short everything, guys. John, how about all of us? Every time hit some big winners, take a screenshot so you can post it on StockTwits and increase your membership. The sooner you get more members, the sooner we go private. You know what? Go sifting through my StockTwits stuff, guys. Here, I'll look on there. I don't know. Sometimes StockTwits doesn't go too fast. They want me to get a room going there, and I just can't do it because their site sometimes goes so slow. And I'm here for you guys. But sift through there. I posted when people start talking shit. Let's see if I can find one. But people start talking crap about me, how I'm losing everyone's money, this and that, or a trade that I took, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Bucky, yeah, you're sure you shorted that one and made money on it," or whatever they're talking crap about. I haven't posted anything in a while. Usually I post stuff just to shut people up. And then it's funny because as soon as I post a big winner, they're like, oh yeah. And then all my followers, the guys that like to follow me, they're like, yeah, get them, Bucky. Like Tesla. I should have posted that winner. Yeah, so what, morons? I took my money and ran. But no, I'm trying to sift through it. But yeah, I was posting them for a while, just like, and there's a couple other people like, yeah, sure you did that, sure you did it. It's all right, dude, whatever, man. If you don't believe me, that's fine. But hey, I got everything to show you. And like I tell everybody, I got a position sheet, everything's on Twitter. I got nothing to hide. When you start hiding stuff and lying, then people catch on to that crap. Or the best traders are there. They always enter a position, but they never tell you when they sold it. And then 3 weeks later, like now, yeah, I bought the IW or I bought it right here. And when it was, then I sold right here. I didn't hold on to it. It's like, man, you posted that on your Twitter feed. Why didn't you tell us you were getting out? That's why I tell you guys, I'm holding these calls until next week if they go to zero. And I really will. It sucks, but like I say, you go to the casino. I went to Vegas 10 years ago. I don't really my wife doesn't allow me to go to Vegas anymore, but I'm sitting at a blackjack table. We were there 3-4 days, whatever it was. I'm doing $100 bets on blackjack, moving up to 200, moving up to 300. In 3 days, I was up 14 flipping grand. 14 grand. The last night, I lost all of it. Lost it all. Did the walk of shame. Just going $500 bets, just going crazy. Not even drinking, nothing. And at the end of the day, like that trade, when someone bought Facebook at 10 and it goes to 200 and it goes back to 30 and you're like, I still sold at 30. So I still, we still partied. We still went to nice dinners, Blue Man Group, Circus du Soleil, or whatever the hell you call it. Did a couple other things, steak and lobster. So the whole vacation was paid for. Still made 14 grand and lost it all. But just like everybody else with trading, hey, at least, I came back home with what I brought. I didn't lose money. I just lost the money I won, but to make yourself feel better, hey, hey, hon, at least the 14 grand, that's all I lost. But the, 3 grand that we brought here, I still have that. And then, what, I shouldn't say that. We probably lost about 12 grand because, with going out to doing stuff, whatever, just balling basically. And now it's, but, to make yourself feel better, it's like, hey, at least I didn't lose all of it, So if you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm an open book, guys. I don't care, whatever. If I'm losing on a trade, hey, guys, I lost 50 grand. It sucks. But hey, I was with a trader when I consulted that billionaire. We were down trade, or when I first met him, he was down in a price line trade like 7 million or 10 million, whatever it was. This was back in 2015, like 7 mil, 8 million. A week later, I brought him back to 80 grand positive, 80,000 positive, a $7 million gain in a week. He calls me up and he's asking me, hey, man, should we sell these? We can make a little bit more on them. I'm like, what? I just brought you back from $7 million loss to 80 grand, and you're asking me, hey, man, what do you think? We're leaving some on the table. I was like, get the F out. Sell, sell, sell. But that's what makes you feel good, guys. When I lost that 14 grand, it was like, at least I paid for the vacation. I mean, no, I should have took the 14 grand and took the next flight home. That's what I should have done. But, you live and you learn. And that's why my wife doesn't allow me to go to Vegas anymore. So, because now, I could probably lose 100 grand real quick there. And that will be the casino. I'll be at the $1,000 blackjack table. She'll be, hey, hon, how's it going? And the funny story with that, so when I was like 6 grand up the first night. She comes walking up to the blackjack table. I want to say it was either 100 or a 500. I think it was a $500 chip. So I put it on there. I think I've told this story before. It was either 500 or the 100, one or the other. Either or, it was a decent sized bet. I walk up to the table, or she walks up to the table. She's like, hey, we got to go to Blue Man Group. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I'm up like 6 grand. I'm like, yeah, we're doing great. She's like, oh, awesome. We got to go. So she looks over. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, it's going good. I told you, we're up 6 grand. She's like, what do you got out there? I said, I think it was a $500 bet. I said, I put a $500 chip out. She's like, $500? She's like, what does that mean? I said, she doesn't gamble. I said, it's one bet. And then the dealer throws me a 9 and a deuce for 11. Pop up another $500 chip. And she's like, what are you doing? She's like, that's $1,000, right? I said, yeah, it is. I said, don't you have something to do back at the room? Like get ready or something? So dealer throws me a 10 grand. Just get back up, take my grand, get the hell out. Because we call them bananas. Bananas are $1,000 chips. The purples are 500, and the blacks are 100. So we're like, hey, give me a banana for that one. I'm getting the hell out of here. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, 500. It's like the Wall Street casino, guys. $500 bets. You start getting a little sweaty, start sweating a little bit. So that's yeah, but you know, that's one of my stories, guys, and that's why I won't be seeing you guys in Vegas anytime soon. But no, I mean, if my friends went there and we went there, it would just be one of those. Here's a prepaid Visa card, and here's a couple grand in cash, and you're not taking anything else. If an emergency happens, well, I have family out in Vegas too, so I can always go to their house. But man, you know, same crap, guys. If you know, walking out, walk of shame. Oh my God, I lost $14,000 in 4 hours. I was like, wow. But hey, I paid for my whole vacation, so that's all good. You know, it's like taking the IWM trade, guys. You took it from the Trump trade here, and it's just cruising, and now it's down here. Like, well, you know, at least when I bought it 125, I still sold it 131. Now you turned a great trade into a turd. Take that money and run. Run for the hills, guys. All right, with that, I'm gonna leave you with that. Again, if you're not a member here, go to StockBookie.com, sign up. We had some new members sign up today. We're killing it, guys. Once we get to that 10,000, then maybe I'll go private. No, the other thing too, though, I want to do the go to meeting, and maybe I tried this before with some guys where everyone was talking in the room and it kind of got all boggled up. But I don't want to talk the whole time. Yesterday I started choking. It's only 2% humidity out here today. I can't breathe. I got allergies kicking up and stuff. So for me to talk all day, it's just like, then my wife gets home, my kids want attention, and it's like, guys, leave me alone. I got beat up today in my room. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for today, though. Nike, it's up $4. Will it come in tomorrow? I don't know. It looks like we're 190 up. Guys, we might actually get some of these calls, especially the ones we were taking late in the day. So, you know, we're going to see what happens. Man, it was like a cherry picking fest. It's like I couldn't type fast enough for you guys. All right, watch for the nightly video. Some stuff to talk about. You know, now we sold off. You guys know the areas. It's going to be interesting tomorrow, guys. Remember, we're in support on the weekly. Weekly parts weekly time frames. They're going to go past it a little. It's just not going to hit this and bounce. Gosh, if we get the rally, guy, we're 97 cents up now. We got to recapture 134.50. Actually, just the 200 MA. Even though if we close down here tomorrow, it's not the end of the world. If we get follow through the next week, then it could get ugly. But we still have a gap fill and some other things down here. It could go down and then come right back up next week. So we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Are you a member, FINRA? Or are you just in here hanging out? I'm not sure if you're a member on here. See you on the upside tomorrow, maybe. Maybe, Robert. Hey, did you go to the live session last night with Donk Donk? I caught like 5 minutes of it. I had to turn it off. It was like, oh my gosh, story time with the donkey. Not yet. Yeah, you don't have to be a member, FINRA. I was just asking. I wasn't sure if you were a member or not. No, but I appreciate you coming here too. You got some knowledge of the markets as well. Again, guys, more people with knowledge will, you know, if FINRA throws out a trade, maybe we follow one of his trades. You know. So, but yeah, just looking to get people together. Like I said, keep it cheap. Worst case scenario, you learn some technicals and do your own trading eventually. You know, and that's the name of the game, guys. Couple months down the road or 6 months to a year, you don't want to be a member anymore. You know, not a big deal. Not a big deal for me. Just try to get into these trades, guys. You know, with something. Just don't guess, because if you've been guessing trying to buy the dip here in these markets right now, you're getting hit and hit hard. And then money management, I'm going to leave you with this. Money management right now, guys, is the most critical step in these trades right now, period. You see how these markets are going up and down. If you are going all in or bigger positions than you should, then unfortunately, you're going to get your ass kicked. So, and if you can't handle any losses or anything right now because you have a smaller account, don't do anything. You know, even intraday stuff. We hit some pretty good intraday stuff. You know, we do hit those, and we have some bad intraday stuff. But you know, just keep them small. And if I take something that's 2-day hold, maybe go out another week with the strike just in case. So, but again, maybe we get out of these calls, the ones that expire tomorrow. Hopefully we get a push up. I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe these things rip some heads off when we get out of everything tomorrow. And that's another thing too, guys. If we get a major rally tomorrow, start cutting these positions too, because you never know what next week will bring. But we'll do this again tomorrow. Watch for the live session. I'm going to try to get on a little bit early, maybe an hour into the market. And then if this thing's rallying, then we'll probably pop off some of these trades if they're in the money. You know, just take anything at this point, guys, because for all we know, we wake up on Christmas Eve and they're dumping it again for whatever stupid reason. I can't see that happening, but I guess you never know. So easy write-off for taxes. Yeah, right now. Amazon up 80 tomorrow. That would be rocking and rolling, guys. Hi, John. Another great session. Hey, Gary. Yeah, Gary knows. He's one of my members for a little while. He's been killing it. So, you know, were you still in that CMG trade, Gary? I got out of half of that today for a little bit of dignity. I held on for dear life. I think you were in that trade, and it totally went against us. You know, just a high flyer. But that one, I think CMG can come down to 300, guys. I'm going to leave you with this. CMG. I think we still have a head and shoulder pattern here. I think CMG is going to 300. So if you're in this one still, just keep holding. I didn't see this coming. They just jammed it to us. My average price was 420. And they jammed it to 500 on me. And it was just like, oh, my God, here we go again. And then, boom, right back down. We got out of half today, and hopefully we drop another 20. I'll get my 10% and get the hell out of that trade. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you're not a member, go to StockBookie.com, sign up. It's $30 a month. Or just follow me on YouTube or at StockTwits. Twitter, it's for my members only. Sorry about that, but got to make something private at this point. And then, of course, the nightly video, those are private as well. So, all right, guys, thanks again for being members. Thanks again for coming to the live session. Watch these markets tomorrow. We'll see what it gives us, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, God bless. See you on the charts.